everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight. And welcome on in. Oh, that's not right. Why is the... Oh, a thing broke. Well, let's finish up anyway. Hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. And welcome on in. A special shout out to Kaminari Kiva for getting you first again the best seat in the house. But as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight. It's Kaminari, it's Sky, it's Kasky, and Nimbus is lurking at that time. You're having a wonderful evening. And welcome on in. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the text box, but you know what? We'll fix it if I do this. This will fix it. Eventually. When the lights go back on, it should fix the lights on the text box there. Not actually sure why that happened, but it doesn't matter. It's not a real VTuber stream without at least some degree of scuff, really, is it? And you guys are all doing well, taking care of yourselves, having a good evening? Getting your week off to a good start, I hope? Mine's got off to a predictably bad start. Nothing major, nothing terrible, nothing dreadful. But those of you who have been paying attention in the Discord, I did have to, in fact, hit the pity on the Uma Musume banner because... Of course I did! Of course I did! Why would I ever not hit the pity? I will say it once, I will say it a million times. I am just a dreadfully unlucky individual. If I was somehow made into an Uma, I would have the defining trait of just being extremely unlucky. That would be like the one defining trait that would just be what all my events are around, because I am just... I can't help it. It just follows me everywhere. There's a million Omen, created by the tremors of Mega Man X7. I'd be lying if I said I was looking forward to X7. But there is a part of me that kind of is. Okay, here's the thing. X7's bad. We know it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. That proverbial horse has been beaten to death. But I want to know how bad. I want to know why it's bad. X6 was bad because the level design was just dreadful. Just very terrible amateurish level design. Funnily enough, actually, I made this comment when we were playing it last week about how X6 felt like it was an amateurish ROM hack, just designed to be unfairly difficult by all means. I got a video recommended my way that was like showing some of the stages, probably because Kasky, you sent me a couple of the bosses. And in one of those videos, someone had made the exact same comments that it looked like a ROM hack just designed to be unfairly difficult. It's bad because unlike X6, which could have been said, X7 has little to no redeeming qualities. Well, here's the thing, right? A game that has no redeeming qualities, or few redeeming qualities, can still be fun just for the wrong reasons. You know, Kusoge is a real thing. Something can be so bad it's enjoyable, even if you're very much laughing at it rather than laughing with it. Excited for this week for many different reasons. Oh, okay. Well, we will definitely get into X7 later for sure. Did somebody say Kusoge? I appreciate your optimism, Yuli. I do like to be optimistic. I know okay, here's the thing. I'm very good at bitching. Should the need arise, should I need to bitch about things, I can complain with the best of them, you know? I can absolutely give, AVGN a run for his money. Admittedly, I'm not quite so good at just, delivering torrents of swears. I like to try to be a little bit more eloquent than that. But I can absolutely tear into something and dunk on it and, bitch about it till the cows come home. But I don't try to. I don't go into games with that being the goal. That said, that might be a bit different for X7, we'll see. Okay, now it's starting to get different. Oh, no problem, Killer. Wife. Welcome in, welcome back. One day we'll just need a stream of this evil Helm just to see the full range of display. Evil Helm, Evil Helm be like, boy, I sure do love Magic the Gathering. I'm not gonna lie, unfortunately, October did get in the way. I was tempted if I had let me start that sentence over. If October hadn't ended up being a complete mess, part of me was tempted to do the scariest thing I could think of, which was of course playing Magic the Gathering. Just download Arena for one stream just for the bits, but well, thankfully October didn't line up quite so well, so I was spared of having to actually play Magic the Gathering. Oh, we really got those lights checked out, haven't we? Oh well. Scare you, Gear plays with this one neat trick. I mean, you can do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't need to play Magic the Gathering. You can just play Yu-Gi-Oh! And just normal summon Barrier Statue of the Automata pack, apparently. Yes, however, did I screen something say, FOTNS? I don't know what that is for. X7 is... One is so hilarious and Baz's laughable. X7 does not respect you as a player, does not respect your tools for annoying shit, expects you to replay awful stages multiple times and grind your case for cripples so you can grind cripples for X. Well, we'll soon find out when we get there, that's for sure. Make no mistake, I'm under no illusion that X7 is good, because I think that's one of those things that if you've done any remote amount of, like, paying attention to the Mega Man X series, even as a very casual observer, I think one of the things you will learn almost immediately is that X7 is the bad one. Just the unambiguous, everyone agrees this one is just the bad one. For a whole lot of reasons. So, I'm under no illusions. But I'm going into it with the idea of, you know what? Maybe we can at least have a laugh at it, even if not necessarily with it. If X6 is the drunken uncle of the Mega Man X series, X7 is a deranged madman that was locked in the basement for years and has no concept of humans and their desires. I mean, desires is like fine. I mean, you really, I don't know, I never run desires. I mean, you go like minus on it, right? Let's be honest. It's always only played one X game. I've heard things about 7. That is one of the best ways to put it. I've heard things about. The funny thing is, I actually technically have played 7. I got a pre-owned copy of Mega Man X7 many years ago now. I'm trying to put a time frame on it. I want to say like post PS2 era for sure. Might have been during the PS3 era, might have been like barely after the PS3 era. I got it used for like 50p. Like that's nothing, that's like a trivial amount of money. At a boot sale. And I played it for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. At the time, I didn't actually know that 7 was the bad one. I just knew that, oh, Mega Man X7, that's a game I haven't played, and I should give it a try. I've never played the Mega Man X series. I played it for about 20 minutes when, oh, this really isn't very good, is it? Go online, Google, this is the bad one. I see. So the scariest thing about X7 is that it ruined any chance X8 would have had of doing the series. 8 isn't even a typical game, you just could not do the lifting needed to fix 7. See, I mean, I don't know anything about 8 at all, but I feel like you don't need to necessarily be like... I don't think you have to remove the depth of a bad entry in a series. Like, let's think of a series that's got a noticeably well-considered bad entry in the series. Let's go with Final Fantasy, because we're playing Final Fantasy today. Most people, and I'm among the defenders, but most people would by and large say FF2 is the bad one. But like, I don't know anyone whose opinion of FF3 is so good that they think it like cancels out and then some, improves upon 2. Like, I know people that like 3, but 3 is by no one's standards so much better than 2 that it kind of undoes the quality debt accrued by 2, if that makes sense, you know? I think you just need one decent entry to bring things back. Hey, Mr. Blair, welcome in, welcome! There's been a bad entry in the series and a series-endingly bad entry in the series. I mean, it made it there. It made it past 7. That's something. As if F3 Mega fan, I was like 2, so... See, I do think 2 is definitely... underrated and overhated for sure. I definitely think like FF2's biggest problem for sure is just that the game has very different systems to the previous entry and to frankly any entry since, and it just does not explain them to you. The ironic thing is, once you understand the system, the game does get better in a lot of regards. It also gets worse in others because at that point the game just becomes boring because it's very, very easy to break that game. You can go through that entire game barely taking any damage because shields are just giga-busted in that game. I've said it before, I'll say it again. In every game, this theory originally generated from tabletop RPGs, but it can apply to video game RPGs as well. In any game that has a best stat, it's usually dexterity, because dexterity is evasion, and it's often accuracy. I'm just saying. FF3 was more so the game that progress for FF1 built and learned from mistakes of 2. Does explain them, punish you for not exploiting them, only reward you for doing so. It's the same issue with GF and FF8. But the problem with FF8, the biggest problem with FF8 in my opinion, is just the fact that the game doesn't punish you for not engaging with them. But if you do engage with them at even a slight level, the game just snaps in half. Like, when I was playing 8, we managed to break 8 very easily before the end of Disc 1 by just using systems that the game expects you to use, i.e. converting the Brothers card into Quake spells, and then just junctioning Quake to strength. And at that point, we were just absolute murder beasts and just killed everything with basic attacks. And at that point, most of the game doesn't exist anymore because everything just dies to basic attacks or limit breaks, which you could just spam. It's a really well-balanced and good game. Wait, no, sorry. That wasn't what I meant. I meant to say, 8 sucks. That's what I meant to say, sorry. I get those two mixed up sometimes. It's kind of a problem. I should really get myself checked out at some point. Maybe a defrag or something. Should not be mixing those up as often as I do. It's a way to exploit FF2's punch your friends and look up shows for like 20 minutes. I mean, yeah, but the difference is that FF2's exploit requires you to go out of your way to grind for it. Hey, a bot! Get the fuck out of here! Good! Stupid bot, you make me look bad! Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, FF2's requires you to at least grind for it. And I don't even know if that counts as like necessarily an exploit at that point, right? Like, if you're having to go to work hard to get your exploit online, I think it's just an alternative form of grinding at that point. Like, grinding is not an exploit. No one would ever assume it is. FF8 though breaks under the weight of its own systems because junctioning things to strength and HP and speed is just that good, and the game does not scale around it at all. FF2 kind of wants you to move forward. Exactly, yeah. FF2, like, genuinely, if you're playing the Pixel Remaster, you do not need to grind. You can. I mean, I can't stop you. But you do not need to grind into. The game does do a pretty decent job just keeping you in pace. As long as you're just like, what's the word? As long as you're like actually fighting things. I guess if you're running away from encounters regularly, you might end up a little bit behind the curve, but I don't think we did we did like a tiny bit of grinding when we played 2 on the channel. Which was, I think, just for like basic equipment because we were a little bit poor at the start of the game. Because aside from the music, I can't really remember anything from 2. Honestly, valid, really. Like 2 is like, I'm a defender of 2, but I am not saying 2 is like a good game. Like, do not misunderstand me when I defend 2. I'm not out here saying that 2 is a great game. I'm just saying that 2 is definitely underrated and overhated and hated for the wrong reasons more often than not. There are plenty of good reasons to dislike 2. People love to bring up the method of grinding whereby you punch your friends in the face to gain HP as like, oh, that's why it's so bad. You really don't need to do that. You really don't. Hey, Chapman! I mean, I see your streams also players Mega Man X6 with no RMX. Hey, if you're good enough to do it, you go for it, my dude. I am nowhere near at that level, but if you can, shoot for the stars. I stand by the best song in 2 is a battle theme. You know what? Hold on. Oh shit, is it? Where is it? Give me a sec. Tracking's gonna break. Hold up. Where did I put it? It was around here somewhere. Hold on. Helm is looking. It's in here. Of course I put it in the case. Why would I not put it in the case? Oh, tracking is really broken. I'll be back in a moment. Bear with me. That's not what I was looking for. That's the other one. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's down there. Why is it down there? There it is. Okay. Pardon me. As I've often said before, as a maid, tidying up is in fact my job, not my hobby. Okay. So, I don't get a chance to flex. I say flex, this is not going to be that impressive, but I can pretend it is. I don't get a chance to flex this very often. I have an instrument that I like to play. I'm not very good at it. I'm really not very good at it. It's something that I just kind of play for my own amusement. I've never been, like, performance grade by any means. Granted, this isn't really an instrument that performs very well anyway. But you say about Final Fantasy 2 having some of the best music and the battle theme. Years and years ago, I learned to play the battle thing. Is it, it's not a sonata, it is a melodica. If you're unfamiliar with a melodica, it is basically I like to describe it as a hybrid between kind of a recorder and a keyboard. You blow into it like a recorder, but it's got keys like a keyboard. So, I'm probably going to butcher this. I haven't done this in a hot minute, but screw it. I don't get to show off obscure talents very often, so let me just mute the BGM for just a sec. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Notes wrong there, so that wasn't too bad. Considering I haven't tried that in like forever, I will definitely take it. Let me just set this aside. That'll do. Good enough. I'll tidy up properly later. I've never been good at playing music. Lord Helmers, he plays guitar. He used to play trumpet. My sister unit plays. Gosh, she plays lots of things. She plays guitar, flute. I thought there was something else she played. I can't remember what it is. But meanwhile, I've never been particularly musically talented by any means, stretch or form. I remember when I was back in school, back in secondary school, I wanted to learn an instrument. I wanted to learn to play the clarinet. I've always just liked the sound of clarinets and oboes, but oboes are a lot more expensive. So when I went to secondary school, it turned out that they had a program where you could enroll and you could learn an instrument. I'm like, oh, that's great. I've always wanted to learn a clarinet. Absolutely. So I enrolled myself in this program. I got a clarinet. I think we still technically have the clarinet somewhere, though it's probably in very bad condition. I would imagine you to kind of maintain those things. But the thing was, it was going fine. I mean, I say fine, I was bad at it. If you're going to try to play a clarinet, it's a lot harder than, say, a recorder. It's a lot harder than just, put air into it and sound comes out. There's kind of a very particular way you have to kind of manipulate it. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome. Good evening tonight. So, there's a very particular way you have to kind of manipulate a clarinet to get a proper sound out of it. I was not good at this. By which I mean, I could not consistently get the instrument to make a note. There was like maybe a 20% chance that any attempt from me to get sound out of the instrument would just result in what I can only describe as a very squeaky honk. Like Donald Duck just like had a terrible accident. Now, that's fine. The teacher did not mind. They were happy to teach me, and be patient. And then, about half a year into it or so, I got told something like, "Oh, Helm, the school orchestra performance is coming up. It's on this date." And I was like, I don't think I can really take part. I'm not really good enough to do it at all. I can barely even play the thing. To which they told me, "Oh, well, it's mandatory." And I'm like, but I can't play the instrument. Well, it's part of the conditions for being involved in the course. Nobody wants me to do this, least of all you. Anyway, long story short, I ended up dropping it after that. Here's the thing, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of actually performing. That part I was fine with, but I don't understand what. Let me to make something clear about this. This was not being phrased in terms of like a threat. They were 100% willing to let me go up there and make an absolute arse of myself. And I don't understand why. If in hindsight, I should have gone along with it and just been like, yeah, I can't play this, but fuck it, we ball, I guess. My band teacher was adamant every person in the band had to go do a solo at some point, was blessing everyone to feel special and included. Unfortunately, some of us are just not good. See, I actually did have some orchestra experience from primary school when I played the Glockenspiel. The Glockenspiel being a basically xylophone, but the keys are made of metal. But the important thing to note is, when I played the Glockenspiel in primary school, that was very much an accent instrument. You do not get Glockenspiel, so, well, I guess you could in theory have a Glockenspiel, so I kind of want to look that up now, see if there's like a crazy, like, I just want to see someone go fucking ham on a Glockenspiel. Play fucking Freebird on it or some shit. With a xylophone that keeps time being a Glockenspiel. Hey, nice. The Glockenspiel of tuba, classic. I was just Glockenspiel. It is one, it's really bad fail at it. The gong! I'm not gonna lie, there's gotta be something very satisfying about being the person who just gets to hit the gong, even if it's just once, you know? I don't know, I've never been good enough at music to really like kind of stick with it. My big problem was I could never handle like the multitasking on a keyboard of doing like chords and melody, you know? Like that's why part of the thing that's kind of great about the melodica, there's not enough, technically there is, but there's not really enough range, enough keys on it that people expect you to do both. Like, generally speaking, if you're playing melodica, you're probably doing one or the other. You're not doing both of them. So it's kind of got like a built-in reason for me to be bad. Like, oh no, I'm not terrible at this. It's just the instrument, really. My favourite instrument comes from the 1812. The cannon, yes! MSM Gong musical mobile suits. I heard a story about the Xeon mobile suits. I have no idea if this is true or not. This is very much one of those things that's just, I read it on the internet once and said, oh, that sounds believable, and then proceeded to do exactly no research to verify it. But I heard someone say once that apparently the reason why a lot of the Xeon mobile suits have silly names like Agugai and Gog and Zagok is because Tomino was literally just coming up with names that he thought was dumb and just waiting for someone to call him out on it. And no one ever did. So that's why we have such goofy mobile suit names. My headcanon is that in universe, the Xeon amphibious mobile suit designer was just naming the mobile suits after baby talk from their child. Honestly, I do wish I had a bit more coordination time. I'd love to learn to play the piano someday. That and the EW electric wind instrument. My Toho goes on. Yes! I can't escape Gundam. The other Beach Boy watch is also difficult. I can't escape it. Everything is Gundam. I mean, I've got my Gundam right up here. This is only a small section of my Gundam up here. We've got the Jim Cannon, we've got the Jim Grounter, and we've got the Gun Tank. But I have a lot of Gunpla. You know what? I'm going to do a weird flex again. I'm going to break my tracking again. Hold on, I'm breaking the tracking again because I'm now going to name every single Gunpla in my room. I have no way of proving that I am telling you the truth about this. You have to take my word for it. But allow me to go through every single Gunpla on my shelves right now because I had a bit of a problem. When I first got my own income, a lot of my income went into Gunpla. As a result, I now have no shelf space. So here's my Gunpla list, right? I need to stand up to actually look at all of them because there are a lot of them about. Alright, we're going to start with the 100 scales. We have Aerostrike Gundam, Heavy Arms Endless Waltz, Jim Cannon, Jim Sniper, Musha Gundam, Gundam Spiegel, Exia Trans Am, Arios, Virtue, Dynamus, and Kyrios. And that is it for the 100 scales. And you're thinking, oh, that wasn't so big of a deal. That wasn't a lot. You have no idea. Prepare for the high grades. This is where my collection mostly is. Okay, we have the oh god, what's that guy called? That's a great start. I always forget this guy's name. Is it Barzan? Is that the name of it? Hold on. Barzan? Barzan, okay, yes. So we have the Barzan, the Sharazaku 2, the Sharazaku 2 Origin version, the Zaku 1, the Zaku 1 Origin version, the Zaku 1 Sniper Type, the Zaku 2, the Zaku 2 Black Tri-Stars Origin version, the Dom Origin version, the regular Dom, the Goof, I think it's called the early type from the Origin with the desert colors, Shah's Dom, We have the Drassi, the Goof Custom, the Goof Early Type, the blue version. I forget if there's a difference in the name of them. The regular Goof, the Camphor, the Jack Doga, the Stosen Gallus, the Mobile Worker, the Zuda, I forget this thing's name as well. It's another one from the Origin. It's like a very early Zaku thing. I can't remember what it's called though. It had a weird name. We have Shah Zagok, we have the Z Zulu, the Marine Zaku, the Akai, the Dragoon, the Gog, the Zagok, the High Gog. That's just one of those shelves. We also have the Gym Cannon Space Assault type, the Gun Cannon Mass Production type, the Powered Gym, the Gun Tank, Early Type I think it's called, again from Origin. We have the Gun Cannon Early Type, Gun Cannon, the Gun Cannon Early Type Mass Production version, and the Gun Cannon Early Type Iron Cavalry, I believe it's called. The Gym Coal Districts, the Gym Kel, the Gym Guard, the Gym Custom, a lot of gyms. Gym Sniper 2, Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo, Gym Sniper Custom, Gym Sniper, the GPO 1, the Pale Rider, Gym White Dingo, Gun Cannon 2 White Dingo, Easy 8, Ground Type Gundam, Gym Ground Type High New Gundam, Gym 3, Gym Striker, Gym Semi-Striker, Gym 2, Gym 2 Desert, Gym Command, Banshee, I'm not done yet, we're still going, a Unicorn Plan B, Perfect Ability Mode, with Gundam G3, a second regular gym, a second regular gun cannon, sorry, I haven't found regular first gun yet, Gun Tank, we have the Gundam Local type, the actual Gundam, the Unicorn, the Fennex, the Banshee Norn, the Unicorn type, the Jester Cannon, what are these guys called? Loto, the twin set of Loto. Still going. We have the Full Hour Unicorn, the Kshatriya, the Zaku 2 Thunderbolt, the Zaku 1 Thunderbolt, the Zaku 2 Psycho Zaku, the O, the Full Hour Gundam Thunderbolt, the Atlas Gundam, the Jin Thunderbolt, the Bull Thunderbolt, which was an exclusive with the manga in Japan, the Gundam Ground type Thunderbolt. I'm gonna stop there, but suffice it to say, I'm not even, that's probably halfway. That really is half, but I'm not even fucking with you guys. I just read to you 3 shelves worth of Gunpla. I have another 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't have a problem. I can quit anytime I want. And I have already kind of quit because I've kind of run out of space. And now do name all of them in the case of the Poke Raps. How many shelves are dedicated to Wing? I don't know if they're dedicated to Wing, actually. So my shelves are organized. We have the Xeon shelf. We have the Federation shelf. We have the large model shelf, which is just kind of a mishmash of things that don't fit on the regular shelf. We have a shelf dedicated to, actually 2 shelves dedicated to Build Fighters. We have a shelf dedicated equally to Wing and G Gundam. And then a shelf dedicated to Double O, and a few miscellaneous ones that just didn't have room for anything else. Oh, and finally, my biggest flex, my absolute biggest flex, I do have the high-grade Neo Zeon and the high-grade Dendrobium. That is my biggest flex. It's a very weird flex. They're not amazing kits, if I'm being entirely honest. Actually, genuinely, the Dendrobium, high-grade Dendrobium, miserable fucking build. One of the worst building experiences I've ever had in my life, as far as Gunpla is concerned. Because the Dendrobium, you know what? I'm going to wager there's a non-zero number of people here that don't understand why the Dendrobium is a flex. So allow me to show you why the Dendrobium is a flex. Let me find a good image with a size for scale. Oh, this is a perfect one. Okay, this is not my image at all. Absolutely not my image. Mine looks nowhere near this nice, but let me show you a picture of the Dendrobium, right? Because this one actually has a perfect reference in terms of scale as well, actually. Come on. Come on, there we go. Wait, why is it not saved here? Now, why did I save it? Did I not save it in that folder? I did. Why is it not showing up? Oh, I arranged it by name, not to date. Whoops. Okay, here we go. So, this is a picture of someone else's far better made Dendrobium, right? I'd like to direct your attention to the fact that it's on a coffee table. It is table-sized. This is a very large thing. You can't really see it in this image, but if I zoom in a little bit, let's crop and zoom a little bit here. Now, if I zoom this in a little bit more, Actually, I don't know if you can see it from this image. You can't. Okay, basically, this thing is essentially a battleship, if you like, that is itself piloted by a Gundam. In fact, you know what? Here's an image for that to give you a scale of that, right? Because this really is like, I need you to understand how weird reflex this is. Anyway, here it is. Here's an official reference image. Look, this image is very low res, but look at the size of the little guy. That is the guy inside it. Yes, a GPO-3 Starman, or Stamen? I don't know how you pronounce it, but yes. That little guy pilots this thing. As a result of this, the Dendrobium is basically just a giant fucking brick. And that's it. It's a big brick that has, like, movable sub-arms and opening doors, and that's it. It's a really uninteresting kit to build. It's boring as fuck. If you ever get the urge to build Gunpla, first of all, consider that there are people that care about you. You don't need to build Gunpla. There are better ways, But if you do ever get the urge to build Gunpla and you decide that you really want to build a large Gunpla just to flex how large it is, allow me to recommend to you instead the Neo Zeon. I love this image because this image is perfect because it has a Japanese woman for scale. You could not ask for a better representation of scale. Now this thing is also basically a brick, but it's a far more nice brick to build because it's hollow. Those propellant tanks at the bottom are completely hollow. As a result, it's a far nicer thing to build because it's not as bulky and weighty. It does still need a support to stand up, but it's also it feels nicer to build. And yeah, the little Sinandra, you can kind of barely see it here. Again, let me crop around it and shrink it in a bit. Go up a bit rather. Hold on. You can barely see him, but you can. You see there? In the middle of it? That little tiny, tiny, tiny little head? That is the mobile suit that is piloting it. And compared to the Dendrobium, the Neo Zeon does have like some posability, like the arms do move. It's a nicer build. If you have to get one, I weep for you because no one should be forced into purchasing Gunpla. That's cruel and unusual punishment. But if you do want to get Gunpla, I would recommend getting the high grade Neo Zeon over the Dendrobium. Sandra looks like when your mom puts you in the oversized giant coat for winter. I have to point out that both the Dendrobium and RP is the same as a perfect. Yes! I actually have a friend who, at Comic-Con, finally got his white whale of Gunpla. He'd been looking out for a perfect grade 00 riser. Finally found it. And I believe his 00 riser cost basically the exact same that I paid for my Neo Zeon or Dendrobium. They're about the same price. To be fair, they are both an absolute fuck ton of plastic. Like, you get a lot of plastic in there for your money. Especially if you compare it to, like, I don't know, Warhammer or something. I think I've said this before, but it's very funny. I recently, a while back actually, this was. A while back, I stumbled upon this very niche category of video that I found really funny. And it was Warhammer players building Gunpla for the first time. It was so funny because there was like this moment where you could, The Simpsons. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. The Simpsons, that one episode of The Simpsons where Lisa gets given a Valentine's card from Ralph, and there's that one scene where like Bart's like, "Look, Lisa, you can pinpoint the exact frame his heart tears in half." I had that exact moment watching those videos. You can practically pinpoint when you watch it the moment the Warhammer fans are building the Gunpla, the moment they realize, wait a second, I've been paying how much for unpainted models that are smaller than this and way less plastic, and they're not even painted, and they require glue? Like, I'm not gonna act like one hobby's better than the other, but it is very funny watching the Games Workshop fans realize they're getting ripped off in real time. That's did. Gundam did start their own little line recently, didn't they? Their, I forget what it's called, but it's like a Gundam miniatures game. I hope it does well. I hope it does well, because it will be very funny to watch someone light a fire under Games Workshop's ass. Honestly, the reason combined why I couldn't get into Warhammer like I wanted to. For me, I actually have a Warhammer army downstairs somewhere. I had a Tau army. Funnily enough, before I actually got into Gunpla very heavily, my friends talked me into getting into Warhammer. I built a Tau army because they were like the closest to Gundams. And I didn't really like painting. I'm not good at painting. I can admit it, there's no shame in that. I'm bad at painting. I do not have the patience for painting. But I thought that's fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine if I don't like painting them as much. It's okay. Because, you know, there's the game, right? The whole point of Warhammer is that it's a game. You know, you can put the Warhammer together and then you get to go out and have fights with them. And that's fun. That's okay. So it's okay if I don't like the painting, because the game part of Warhammer will make up for that. Long story short, no, it didn't. I'm sure there are people that unironically enjoy Warhammer as a game. I could never be one of them. I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times. Warhammer kind of presents itself as this game of, like, grand strategy. Like, oh, you've got to assemble your troops and carefully manage what they're fitted out with. The moment the game starts, the game just devolves into, okay, roll dice and roll big number, or roll small number, depending on what you're rolling the dice for. And that's it. That's it. Like, if you like Warhammer, more power to you, but if you ever get the urge to play Warhammer, just play like any game that involves dice. In fact, no, not any game that involves it. Play Fabula Ultima. I'm shilling for Fabula Ultima again. Fuck it, I don't care. It's a great game. Fabula Ultima, tabletop RPG system. Great game, you get to roll dice, and the dice actually aren't just roll a bunch of them and hope you roll well. Your ability to enjoy Warhammer, in my experience from childhood, is directly proportional to your ability to accurately eyeball distance. Well, that's the great part of playing Tau. Tau removes that part of the equation, because Tau just asks, are you on the board? If yes, you're probably in range. Especially all the robot cast space for every army. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. And, you know, I'm dunking on Warhammer. I will re-emphasize this. If you do enjoy Warhammer as a board game, you're allowed to. Don't let some silly little robot on the internet tell you you're not allowed to. But I'll just say this. You ever notice how Warhammer's never played with, like, proxy models? You ever notice how Warhammer never has, like, acrylic standees as, like, substitutes for the models? It's almost, and hear me out here, I know this is going to sound crazy, it's almost like Warhammer as a game is actually just a mechanism by which they sell plastic to people. I know, crazy theory, probably not correct, but it does make you think, doesn't it? It does have driven tankness. That's another thing I don't like about Warhammer, actually. I don't like overly edgy, grim settings. And the thing is, I know Warhammer's kind of meant to be, like, so over the top you're meant to laugh at it. It's not meant to be something you necessarily take seriously. There are people that take it seriously. There are 100% people that take it seriously. I have had conversations with people who got really, really weirdly butthurt. In fact, you guys probably even saw this, right? I feel like this was one of those things that kind of escaped the confines of those that were in on it. Where a bunch of Warhammer fans I say a bunch of Warhammer fans, a subset of Warhammer fans got weirdly very butthurt when they decided that in the lore they were going to allow female versions of one of the units that was previously not female. And it was really weird watching them try and bend over backwards to justify it. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand. I mean, well, the easy answer is, of course, misogyny. That is the easy answer. But, like, I don't even necessarily think it was. I genuinely don't think that all of the people were about it. I think they were just, like, weirdly like, no, we can't change the law. We can't change the law of our made-up fictional battlescape game. Okay, but why not? Because I said so, that's why. The Puritan culture. Funny enough, another really funny story. Not one I had a direct engagement with. This is one of those second-hand stories I've heard. I had a story once of someone at a Warhammer tournament, which, personal note, can't imagine anything more fucking bleak than a Warhammer tournament, but you do you, I guess. At a Warhammer tournament, someone got disqualified. Now, I don't remember which side of the table this disqualification was on. I don't remember if it was on the player or the opponent here. But someone in a Warhammer tournament got disqualified because someone modded their Imperial Guardsmen to have women in the unit. And their opponent's like, oh, those don't count because there's no women in the Imperial Guard. Now, I don't remember how the story ended. I don't remember if the person that was playing the models was disqualified or if the opponent was disqualified for refusing to play with them. But the fact that I can't remember the story because both sides seem equally plausible does not paint the community in a wonderful light, does it? Let's be honest. I've been to 40k tourney as a kid, and yes, it's as bleak as you imagined, Helm. Oh gosh, Warhammer's a more standard tabletop game. Warhammer has, so there's two Warhammers. There's 40k, which is like the sci-fi Space Marines and all that bullshit. And then there's Warhammer Fantasy, which is just fantasy. The only good part of both Warhammer lores is the orcs. The orcs are great. That is the only part I actually give a shit about any of the Warhammer games about. I think they have one of the most fun interpretations of orcs, just conceptually. I actually don't know anything about Warhammer Fantasy. It might play completely differently. I have no idea. Suffice it to say, I wasn't really exactly impressed enough by 40k to want to try out Fantasy. The orcs are great. The orcs are great. I'm going to play the orc racing game. Haven't played that one, but you know what? I'd be willing to try it. Would be willing to try. I think that's the thing. I'd be willing to try out like 40k video games. Just the actual Warhammer 40k setting, not so much. I think Games Workshop brought back Rogue Trail, a bit more traditional TTRPG. I don't know much about the TTRPG side of things. A friend of mine is very big into Warhammer Fantasy roleplay, which again, couldn't be me, unfortunately. He explained to me some of the systems and I'm just like, you do you, sir. But everything you have described, it sounds aggressively unfun to me. I don't remember exactly details. It was a while back, like a month or so ago we were talking about it, but I had played it one time. I played one session of Warhammer Fantasy roleplay in which my character got in one fight, lost an arm, and that was the end of the game. Fun? Question mark? I don't know. I know people play TTRPGs for different things. I could never get into playing a tabletop RPG where the intention is that you are going to just die repeatedly and go through an absolute, graduating class worth of characters by the end of the campaign. That's not what I'm here for. If that's what you like, that's, good for you, I guess, but I like to have a character to have, a chance to develop and grow and have a story beat and maybe even an ending if we're lucky. It's not fun to just like, oh, well, you're fighting this bandit and he rolled like a 12, so you just lose your leg. That's not really fun, is it? That's not really engaging, is it? There's a Dark Souls TTRPG? That sounds fucking bleak. I'm gonna be honest. Sounds absolutely miserable. I'm well on record of not being a Dark Souls enjoyer, but I can't think of anything worse than trying to turn into a TTRPG system. Can't talk about 40k without mentioning the OG game that popularized it, Dawn of War. I've not played Dawn of War. I know a few of the memes. I know about the Space Marines. And of course the Rhinos. Rhinos! Our enemies hide in metal boxes, the cowards, the fools! We should take away their metal boxes. But that's kind of all I really know. I've never actually played the game. I don't do good with real-time strategy games. I'm very bad at them. So I kind of looked at it like, neat, but there's no way I don't get into this. Part of what people want about Warhammer is like, I want realistic berserk. Like, that's the best explanation I can give. Warhammer fans want the world to be miserable and every aspect of the game to reflect how miserable it is. See, I don't get that. I can't get myself in that mentality. I can't get myself into the mentality of wanting to be miserable for my escapism. That's just so counterproductive. Like, if you want to be miserable, have you looked at the news recently? Have you read any articles recently? Have you logged on to the website formerly known as twitter.com recently? Trust me, if you want to be miserable, there are plenty of ways to get you there. I wouldn't recommend them. I play fantasy stuff because I want to have a good time. I want a happy ending. I want a fun world with colourful characters I can enjoy. which is what we will be doing on Thursday with Neptunia. If you're unfamiliar with Neptunia, it is a very silly series. Not a series I would necessarily qualify as good, but very silly. Anyway, we've been there for like nearly an hour again. We did it like last week, so more male power fantasy. You can still be a big buff guy. You can be a big buff guy. In fact, I love it when a game has like a big buff guy in like a fantasy game, you know? One of my favorite characters in anything ever is a guy called Whisper from King's Quest, the more modern King's Quest. He's a big buff guy, not like massively buff, but he's very buff. He's got a huge chest. And he's great. Anyways. Let's get into FF10, shall we? Because we've been yapping a lot, and I do need to give myself a little bit of a cool down. So, please keep your arms like the other body parts clear the person does, and I'll see you there in just a sec. Okay, so do not panic, this is as planned. I've got into the habit for 10 of not loading the game, or rather preloading the game before stream, and then closing it, so that I can make sure that it doesn't glitch on us. Because again, for some reason, the PC port of 10 is bad, and likes to freeze and also make the cutscenes go green, so we will be closing it periodically to avoid the wrath of the greensmith. That's our later one. Squeeze, fix your PC port. Japanese devs and PC ports, man. Name a worse combo. Alright, so last time we made it across the Moonflow, we rode the shore path, and then we arrived here to Guadalajara. We are off! I don't know why it looks like this. It doesn't look very hygienic, honestly. Anyways, we have to go and speak with Seymour, who is clearly very trustworthy. Shore path launching! I'm gonna walk into his home, no big deal. Look at this fucking scene, by the way, like... I'd like to just point something out. At this point in the game, Seymour has done nothing to oppose us. I'd like to make that very clear. Up to this point in the game, we have only seen Seymour appear, address a crowd, save civilians using his big scary summon, and allow us to get front row seats to Operation Mi'ihen when we otherwise wouldn't be allowed through. Up until this point in the game, technically speaking, he hasn't done anything to oppose us, and then we walk into here, the fucking, like, this Resident Evil-ass looking mansion, with this ominous as fuck music. Like, they're not even pretending he's a good guy, are they?
Why does he want to see me?
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Kimari racist against Guado.
I wonder what smells so nice.
Stay close to Yuna.
Why does he want to see me?
You have to go through the door? Okay.
This way, please.
I remember FF Resident Evil now. Wasn't Dirge of Cerberus, like, kind of, if you really squint a little bit, like, that's kind of a little bit like a Final Fantasy Resident Evil if you really squint, right?
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
There's no temple here in Guadalajara, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira.
Or maybe you just realize I'm actually an idiot.
You believe me about Xanarkin, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Xanarkind is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think.
Yeah, because like Monster Hunter is kind of sort of a JRPG.
Be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
Kimari speak no more.
I think he has like 2 more lines in the game, but he's not gonna. But we have definitely seen the bulk of Kimari's dialogue.
What could it be? Oh.
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Titus, you saw him
Those
evaporate
with power
things.
use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
I mean, both of those can be true. Titus, as much as I love him, is not how the FF protagonist intended to scale. Titus has some point in the game where he starts getting smarter. He does have like a bit of a turning point, but I think by and large, Titus is one of the dumbest characters. Even if you allow for the fact that he is a very much a fish out of water, like Titus being dumb does serve a purpose because it allows the player to then be exposited at in a way that makes sense, you know? But I think even if he was in an area he was familiar with and knew well, I think he's still dumb.
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
But what is for dinner? I hope he made lots of spaghetti. You think pasta exists in Spira? We've not met any Italians in Spira yet, have we?
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
The death
This
of Lord
man is built like a
Jiskel was
potato with
a great
limbs.
loss for all of Spira.
Like, that's not even a
Was this
belly, he's just
Maester
like
Jiskel really
curved.
such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the grotto. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now, a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of
Has the
a
Eggman
grotto
body.
and a human. He will
I
be the
hate
tie
that,
that
Ronzo.
binds our 2 races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough, Trummel. Must I always endure such praise?
Okay, look at his stomach. What is going on with his stomach? Is that hair? Is that skin folds?
Welcome.
Like, what is going on there?
Wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since
I always wondered if, like, his tattoos had any, like, significance
Lady Yuna,
on his
this
chest.
way.
Like, when I was younger, I thought maybe they were, like, kanji or something, but, like, I don't think they are. Oh, yes, I can just do this, by the way. Ta-da! Thank the sub! Hilarious, I'm looking for a last name Butts. First name Seymour. So, Seymour Butts? We got a Seymour Butts, anyone?
Dead under the forest.
Thank you so much for the sub, Ozone. Hope you're doing well. Happy to see you as always. Movies and television. Oh, yeah, the FMVs look fantastic.
Zanarkand?
Correct. Zanarkand. As it looked
Like, apart from maybe exactly Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy has always had, like, fantastic looking CGs. And even then, like, you kind of give 7 a pass, because, like, you know,
Machina City, Zanarkand. She once lived in
back when we couldn't really do graphics properly.
She who?
Man, the holographic projection looks far less impressive outside of the cutscenes. I'm doing well. I haven't been a lot, and there is because of double jobs at finding. Oh, well, thank you so much, Zordon. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. Hope like, the double jobs haven't been too stressful for you, but it's lovely to have you here.
Her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Yunalesca did. However, Lady Yunalesca did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
Do you think the beads that he's got on his neck like connect to anything? Or just like hanging loose? Oh my lord, that is a helmet choice. Actually, not for nothing, this is like the first person we've seen wearing actual real armor. Like all the Crusaders are just wearing like one piece of armor and not on their chest. By the way, your shoelace is untied. Oh no, he just told her that she lost the game. Is that when the guy takes up enough gold suck? Thank goodness for that conveniently placed glass. How dare you lose the game? You almost lost the game.
Wow, your face is beet red.
You okay?
Man, I will never stop like being amused by Riku's little twin tails just bugging the fuck out in every scene.
He asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey!
You know what
hey!
you must do.
Titus is like, should I be outraged about this? I'm not really sure.
No. All summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira.
I'm gonna be honest, this plot point makes no fucking sense to me.
I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Like,
Spira is no place.
I have finished this game.
A moment's
I know the plot of this
diversion may
game
amuse
start to
an
finish.
audience, but it changes
I
nothing.
don't understand what
so,
Seymour is
actors
attempting
must
to
play
accomplish
their
with
part.
this move. Genuinely.
There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply.
I think so Seymour can like recreate our Vasco University.
Why are
Well,
you still
maybe,
here,
but
sir?
like, I mean, that's what he said. But once you know how the
I
game
beg
goes,
your
it doesn't make a lot of sense.
We Guado are keen to the scent of the far plane.
I'm sure that wasn't important. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Oh, straight into another cutscene.
Yuna,
Thank you,
the
Dex.
High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon. Overcome by the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
And Aston was really fit, but I don't know
Maybe
if
it
Seymour
is
knows. Plus, it could
a
just be he
fine
was.
time.
It could be, I suppose.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this, but I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will.
I just need to sabotage the pilgrimage to make it as
I'm
possible.
sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wonder
Yuna
why
getting
none
grip.
of the
Yeah,
others ever
I
asked
will say
Yuna.
this.
Do you love Seymour?
This
Do
is
you
one of those
even
moments
like
that
him?
kind of makes... Okay, the reason why Yuna is humoring the idea, even a little bit, is another one of those things that does make more sense with the benefit of hindsight. That's all I'll say on the matter. Anyway, save, just in case. Well, Yuna said she wanted to go to the far plane. Thankfully, it turns out the far plane is like just upstairs. Wait, this stairs, I think it is. Remember, the far plane is sacrosanct. Proper conduct, please. I like the idea of the far plane having a bounce that just like looks turns up and down and goes, "You're not coming here with those shoes on, mate."
Question about this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right? But that's the far plane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Ghosts!
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
It's so weird that like the far plane is just like here. Like it's just upstairs, you know? Imagine that's like doing a daily commute, like, oh,
Aren't you
no, I'll be
coming?
back in a minute, I'm just gonna get some milk and some eggs, and I might pop into the far plane as well.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person.
Yeah, peace out.
An illusion,
Have that
nothing
cake,
else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
I feel like going, I don't know. People cope with grief in different ways, but I feel like going to the far plane to like see the memories of people you knew that died. I don't know. I feel like that's maybe not the healthiest way of handling these sort of things, but I don't know. Bit ghoulish, isn't it? Let's be honest. Who could that be that Waka's looking at?
What the?
Imagine that's why the bouncers like don't get too addicted. Far plane junkies. Wait, is the far plane just FF10's answer to generative AI? No, that's a completely different leap. I know, I've just been dumb. I mean, it's a cool looking place, I'll give it that. I don't know why it looks like this, but it does look very cool.
The far plane was cool.
See, you think so?
But I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they looked so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Alright, let's go and have a look at Waka.
Yo, Chapu!
So this is
Meant to come see you
Chapu.
earlier, yeah?
Reminder that Waka comments that,
Sorry.
that Titus looks
I
like
know you won't hold it
Chapu.
against me.
I want you to bear that in mind.
I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you.
Does he?
Showed up.
I don't think he does.
Traveling with him, I thought maybe
I think they look nothing
you're
alike.
still alive somewhere, huh? But then again, here you are on the far plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
I believe that actually does power the sword up as well. Yeah. So the Brotherhood originally only had, I believe, strength +5. It's now got +5, +10, sensor, and water strike, which is nice, although the water strike will occasionally come to be a problem. I feel like if the far plane or some things is like it IRL, there definitely will be people going crazy and never be. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you have people doing that with AI already. It's crazy. So AI is telling people like, yeah, you're definitely like, you know, actually God for sure. It kind of looks like him, I guess, if you really stretch. Hey, Anthony, welcome in, welcome. Let's see, dead people.
Yuna?
Yay!
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it?
I hope so, otherwise this whole journey is going to be a big waste of
I
time.
must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's
How
alive.
does that
you
work,
know.
do you think? Like,
What if my old man
if
really
we
is
kill
Sin?
Sin and come back
What would
here,
I say to
would
Yuna?
Jack be here?
Heck,
Or do we have to think of
everybody
Sin?
in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
I think this sounds like echoes, and echoes can pop up here, so if they never die, no echoes. Oh, there, I get that, but I mean...
No one ever...
If we
fully
kill
sent me
Sin,
for her.
and
She
Jack
must have
is Sin,
accepted death
which
while she
version can
was still
pop up
alive.
here?
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
You only just now figured it out? I mean, I could have told you like at least 2 reasons.
See, so I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Of course.
It's wild that Titus's mom doesn't even get a name, by the way. She's just Titus's mom.
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
You know, brought home the milk.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Okay, Jack asked Orm to bring it back for him. I like how that seems like a backhanded attempt at making Jet look not
must
so
sound so
bad.
stupid.
I don't think so.
Like, it's not go and look at your son because he is asking for it. It's go and look at your son because he will cry
Need some more
otherwise.
time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
I think you can actually permanently miss the Brotherhood upgrade as well. Like, I think if you don't talk to Waka there, I think you just get locked out of it.
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Go!
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
It was very polite to just stand there and let you do that, honestly. Not many undead would give you the courtesy. And you're back to the Shadow Realm! Shuffling back into the deck.
Later. We leave now.
Yes, no, I think what Seymour's actually the same as his Walker's little blitz balls. You could be right, actually.
That really Lord Jiskel?
Just listen.
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died.
Man, what a coordinated march we have here. Did you see that turn? That was perfect simultaneous. The party are in fucking sync. I might as well do a quick save again. The only problem with Final Fantasy games, the further you get through them, the longer the cutscenes go, and the more it's just nice to save so you haven't got to sit through another 10 minutes of cutscenes if a game crashes or something. Or you know, just fucking die.
I will go. Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
What?
So, Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
What's that mean?
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy
Totally
to
reminded
the
me of like a
people of
PS1 game you can do it on
Get married
PS2.
and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just
It is a
two ways
weirdly,
down the
just a
same
weird, like,
road.
kind of jarring moment, I think.
All you need is determination. If you have that,
Determination?
you don't need love.
Final Fantasy X is secretly Undertale confirmed.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Titus, you don't get something? No, I don't believe that. What do you have to say about this, Walker?
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready.
Where did Lulu go? I remember there'd be like a city line of dialogue. Oh wait, she's there. Is it now or later? I think it's now.
Listen, if Yuna gets married, then
What? That again?
Yes. If she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
Okay, well, I'm glad we cleared that up then. Lulu will now go cocoon herself with more powers to devote a higher tier of Black Mage.
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, Grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want to give it words, not yet. I shouldn't have to say this.
Here we go, this is the line I was
Don't
thinking about.
fall in love with her.
Definitely got the option. You can say okay, too late, or you're one my type, Lulu. This doesn't actually make any real significant difference in the game. I always pick this option just because I think the response that she gives is kind of funny.
Interesting. I suppose I could add you to my list. I wish you good luck, little boy. You're going to need it.
I always thought it was a fun exchange. I mean, I was gonna say, let's be honest, could you actually see Lulu with someone like Titus? But then you gotta remember, in 10-2, she ends up with fucking Waka of all people. I'm not gonna question her tastes. No, I am gonna question her tastes. How? How do I trigger the next bit? I don't know. Do I have to try and leave?
My, was the Lady Summoner not with you?
No, she's at Seymour's place.
That's Maester Seymour, or Lord Seymour.
Oh, I'll be careful. Sorry.
That's all right. Oh, Maester Seymour left Guado Salam a short while ago.
So what is he been doing in the house the whole time?
He went to the temple in Macalania. Maester Seymour is also the high priest of that temple.
Whoa, I gotta tell the others.
I like to imagine, like, Seymour's butler guy, was it Trommel? It's just got, like, you just waiting in the lobby. He's just like, oh yes, Lady Luna, wait here until Seymour gets back. Knowing full well Seymour's gonna be like fucking weeks. There's the animation again. They love reusing that animation.
Success!
He's literally just got her waiting in the lobby.
Please, tell me. What can I do to help?
Yuna, let's go!
See, I always thought that the Guado had, like, tree hair, but, like, it does look like regular hair in the portraits, so I don't know.
They say Seymour went to Macarena Temple.
Macalania Temple.
Alright?
What I don't get is, why would the Lord Maester head off without a peep to anyone?
Maybe he wasn't expecting Yuna's answer so soon.
Ah, that's probably it.
Yuna, what is it?
Right! Oh my god, yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm Macarena.
You're a poor liar.
I never clocked that was part of that was what the I obviously
let's go.
I obviously clocked that he said Macarena. I never clocked that's what the eye was about. You're right. Alright, we're gonna do a refreshing pause as well, because we've been playing for like about, I think, 40 minutes, despite the fact that nothing's actually happened in terms of gameplay terms, so let's just close that real quick and then relaunch it. Give me a moment here. So we're getting into gameplay and combat in a moment. I don't make this joke in Japanese, so I was American, but oh yeah, honestly, I know some people get really butthurt about the idea of localization teams taking liberties to insert jokes and whatnot. I think it's absolutely fine, as long as it's not directly interfering with like the overall meaning of what's being said, you know? I'm not someone that's like, oh no, if you don't translate it literally, then it's literally the worst thing ever. Absolutely not. In fact, I think frequently a literal translation ends up being a worse translation. You need to have the nuance in it, yeah? Anyway, time for an area which is probably the single most played area of the game, if you count across all players. Because there's a very fun and engaging minigame here. God, those towers look like shit.
Across that.
See the lightning rod towers? The lightning is drawn to them, hopefully.
We head north, not too near and not too far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
I think I forgot something in Guado Salam.
Nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll go.
Unengaging me, I can taste the size of all the way across the pond. Lightning can strike Titus on the Gandalf Thunder Plains. I didn't know it was called the Gandalf Thunder Plains. Lightning can strike at any time, so keep moving. A lightning rod, towers absorbed nearby lightning. Seek shelter under them. This is a really funny thing with this tutorial here, right? When there are no towers nearby, you can dodge lightning by pressing A. Hit A as soon as you see a lightning flash. If successful, you can dodge the thunderbolt. Constantly mashing A, however, can be dangerous. I love that he just runs back to the start. Good luck on your journey. So this is the fun and engaging minigame. To get one of the best weapons in the game, you have to dodge lightning successfully 100 times. We will not be doing that today, or in fact any day. Hey look, enemies! This game has combat. Did you forget? I almost did, I'll be honest. Oh, you could be right. It could be 200 times. I've never done it. It's way more than I'm willing to do, put it that way. Come on, go ahead and steal from this guy. All of that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was so popular even in Japan that they ran the American show but with the Japanese voiceovers to compare the two. Wait, really? That's awesome! That's really cool, I didn't know that. I mean, we don't do everyone, so get all in. You'll probably miss, but it's fine. Yep. Now, kind of killing Yuna here, I'm not really vibing with that. Now he's done his thing, let's get in Riku. See if we can steal anything from the scuba. Oh, hi, Portia. And... let's see. Walker.
You called?
He's a stone walker. Can we get Yuna in to just do a bit of healing? I think the pizza boy is a bit bad about the impact but lag too. Yay! So essentially Japan loves it. I don't mind if Western side includes. Exactly. Like, just because something is the first version of that thing does not automatically mean it is the best version of that thing, yeah? I already have Thundara. We have water. Sploosh! Oh, I didn't kill it. Oh, you're just nearly dead. Do some more healing, Yuna. So, like, the pray command is obviously not very strong, but it's very... I like the command. Yeah. But it's kind of funny because it's one of those weird, like, story gameplay divides that I always struggle a little bit with. Which is, I can't use pray outside of battle. Now you might say, well obviously you can't use pray outside of battle, otherwise you'd have infinite health. But why can't I use it outside of battle? That's what I want to know. Why does prayer only work when you're fighting for your fucking life?
Yuna, focus.
Nice. It's only works because you're in danger. I suppose. It's one of those things I've always found weird when games have, like, healing abilities that only work in battle. Or any ability that only works in battle, for that matter, you know? Oh, I should have done that. Should have been Waka. Let's get Kimari to do some stealing. I think Electro Marbles are decent. I think they're just like Thundara spells, if I remember correctly. And like, we don't have got used to that right now, but we will do later. When I'm on. Oh, yeah, she did it. I don't think you can stun these guys, let's find out. No, you can't. Alright, and then Lulu should be able to finish off. Some skills need drilling. Yeah, I suppose. It's like, it's really not that big of a deal, but it just always irked me personally. I don't know. Okay, we finally got some mana spheres, though. We needed some of those to fill out our grid a bit. Yeah, case in point. Let's get Walker to use that. And then get him off to the races down here. And then we have, no, not my minion. One. Also needed mana for magic defense. Yeah, I think we're gonna like exhaust all of these immediately. That's fine. At least we know that the elementals are here, so we can kind of farm a little bit if we need to. Did you know how iconic Thunder Plains and Macalania next game? This area is always my least favorite to verse. Oh no, it absolutely is. It's a boring hallway that you just have to push A on occasionally. We haven't got any ability spears. Damn. We have got enough mana spears to get Kimari the rest of his stuff at least. Well, Riku's right behind him. There we go. That's everyone? No, yeah. Yeah, more health for you sounds good, actually. Everyone now? No, Titus. Speed. There we go. And we'll safely move on. Honestly, it should just be a JRPG route. That'd be different. Honestly, I love Japanese games all the time, honestly. I should just dedicate a stream to it one day. So that I don't feel bad about not doing the game. I forget what the cactuar stones are used for. I know they're like part of a quest, but I don't remember what they do or if we can do anything with them now. Balls to the face. On you. I'm just bonk you with this to do no damage. And then get everyone in. Do their thing. Ooh, petrified grenade. That could be useful. I'm pretty sure the grenade items are like AoEs as well. No, we haven't tried Lance in a while. See if that does anything. Nope. Oh, who's not gone? Titus went. No, Titus isn't gone. Yuna and Titus will go. And then Titus should be able to finish this up. There we go. Well, is that someone could just not have enough spears? Wait, do I just do grinding soft in my FF tempo so I don't really have any more? And we've had some kind of bad luck with our drops, I think, as well. I think we have like, yeah, Titus could use that MP, that mana spear rather. I also goofed by missing extractability for, what do we call it? Kimari. I'll go here, I believe. Wait for you, okay. Yeah, I forget what we do with these. I don't know if we can do anything with these yet. Strange stone. Really not. I think they're used for like Lulu's final weapon or something. I'll be honest, I've never done the quest. I didn't care enough to. Oh, these guys! I think there's like an exploit with these guys. I forget what it is. There's like something you can do with these. Oh, it's in 10-2, that's it. I believe in 10-2, these blue cocoon-looking guys only cast Thundara. So if you can give yourself like immunity to Thunder, they can't damage you. And you can use them to like farm abilities in that game. Because in 10-2, you learn abilities by just using abilities. Oh, I know, Lunar Curtain's quite a nice thing to steal as well. And we stone it. Yes, we can. We Orn and Lulu. And yeah, Orn was never finishing that himself. Huh. Let's get in Titus, maybe?
Miss me? See ya!
There we go. I think I want the things in the next airdrop is. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. We kind of need them. I want to hold fire on leveling anything into a bit. I'll do it all at once, because otherwise I'll be backing in and out of menus all day. You know the best part about the Thunder Plains? Not only is there an obnoxious minigame in this game, there's an even worse one in the next game. I didn't kill it. I didn't get stoned. That's rude. Wow, his magic increased. Good for him. Kind of bad for us, though. So that's insane too. So in Fantasy X-2, it's replaced with a completely different, worse minigame. It's essentially like a... Oh, they're kind of dying. We should use this, because using this is how we get more of them, so...
Check this out.
Check this out! Okay, make that happen. Yeah, in 10.2, what you have to do is there's a... You have to quote-unquote calibrate the lightning towers, which basically ends up being kind of like doing Orlan's Limit Break, except far worse. Oh, Titus is fucking dead. That's fine, that gives Yuna something to do when she arrives. Pick him up. I will say, it's not that bad of a minigame if you just care about getting like the base level rewards for it, but if you want everything from it, like if you want to do it 100%, it's a massive pain in the ass. Okay, who have we not used? Oren, I think? I think it's Oren. Could use Oren's limit break, but Oren doesn't learn limit breaks by using his like Tidus, so it's kind of less valuable to do it. There we go.
Piece of cake.
And getting the TKO really just like so freaking nice. Oh, yellow bangle. Yeah, we could equip that. That's like a bangle, right? Not bracer. Lightning ward. There we go. That's something. Okay. And we'll just throw some cures out. Isn't there like a dungeon with a crazy dragon as the boss doing that calibration thing? I don't think it's during it. It's in the same area. I think it's part of chapter 4 you have to fight it.
Good day.
Hi there.
Is it true? I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Yuna are to be
Jane has such a nice voice. I wish she was like a more major character.
I have to tell everyone.
Where'd you hear that?
From the Guado. They were all very excited.
Huh. I'm afraid you heard a little wrong. Yuna's gonna turn him down.
Wow, Titus just actually lying to people's faces.
Really?
Just kidding.
Hey! It will not do to joke about a thing like that.
Titus would be like me when I spread misinformation on the internet. You know you're kind of a strong guy, so we get that first. Oh. Oh, that's really bad. In Yuna. Yuna, bonk Orlan with a stick. Perfect.
Allow me.
I do like how Waka sometimes just goes, ow! Not an actual button of page, just actually saying the word ow. I think it was in the back I made the fun end. You just came out and crash. It's like a dramatic piano sting. Oh, hi, Portion. Okay, who have we not used? Titus. We haven't used Titus. I think it's just Titus, actually.
Oh, yeah!
I don't think Oren kills with that. I'm actually even sure if Lulu kills with that.
How shall we do this?
Okay, then never mind. Lulu does kill. I think there's something off the path here. I might be completely wrong. I don't... Despite the fact that I know this game from start to finish, I don't know it inside and out. There's a lot of, like, hidden things I'm very unclear of. So, you know, don't act too surprised if I just wander the wrong way on occasion.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, that's perfect timing, because now we can just bonk Titus with Lulu. Or miss! Right, Titus has high evasion, that's kind of a problem. Riku, can you hit Titus? Damn it, Titus! You didn't like that. Okay, well, this is not going what I would consider well. You know what, maybe we will just do the auto let it break. I know we don't get, like, XP for everyone if we kill Mythos, but... Well... That's unfortunate. Turns out that we were our own worst enemy all along. In my defense, we had some terrible luck with Titus getting confused and then double miss. Trying to snap him out of it. That's fine. That's why we save off and all. We did save all the way back here. Rip. That's fine, we'll take a more direct route this time. Style this guy. Hit this guy. And then pass turn. And then Yuna. Yuna defend. Waka for Riku. And we'll have Riku steal whatever this guy has. Soft. Okay. And then I guess we can do Kimari to lance at it maybe? And finally tie this together. All times can miss. That's fine, we don't care about Riku getting silence. We can just peg in Waka. Waka, stone it!
Sit back and watch.
Probably immune, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay.
I'm good,
I love that shadow effect. It's so satisfying to watch. I wonder how, like, hard that was to code in as well. Like, I know nothing about that sort of coding by any means. It looks really impressive, but I wonder if it's actually, like, surprisingly easy. Take that guy out, because he's a problem. Ow! Jeez! Absolutely just gutted Titus. And finish it with oil. There we go. Waka Mind Crush! Waka just breaks out his full power FA deck. I say full power FA like that actually means anything. Like, what does FA even do? That's good enough. We never got to check the alcove. We died on the way in. I want to check the alcove.
Don't make it rumble.
Waka, get rid of that guy because we know he's a troublemaker. Honk. Oh, that didn't kill it. Okay, it's fine. Owen is a Chad. Good enough. Okay, and then we just take care of business. I should probably use Tesla with a break to finish it, but we gotta do everyone else's first. Steals and whatnot. They don't attack, steal. Soft is one of those items that I never questioned that it exists. Like, yeah, of course, something that would make you, turn a stone would be countered by being made soft, but what is it? I think we use everyone. I'm just gonna gamble on the idea we use everyone.
Check this out.
For some reason in my mind, I always kind of imagined that soft was like a powder. Yeah! Like, I always imagined it being like laundry detergent. Actually, someone really died, didn't they? think. Oh no, must have been last fight. Is there anything here? Well, it's this encounter that we encountered last time. Let's get in. No, what do I steal first? Because these guys have some good steals. Then we'll tag in Waka and try and TK one of them.
Sit back and watch. Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. That counts. And then for this one, I really want dead. You know what? Oh, it's all enemies. I kind of want to hit. You know what? Angelic win for you. There we go. That's one better taking care of it. And then we just do our little bit of sun dance.
Miss me?
Oh no, Hats has those huge energy beams for one of his overdrives because that's just like music for you to do. I saw my friend that you were yapping about gunmen. We were! We love gunmen's here. Welcome in, Africa Tsuno Kunshu. Welcome in, welcome. Who have we not used yet? We've not used Yuna. I was just going through my gunpla collection earlier. It's quite large. I had a bit of a problem. We haven't gotten Lulu yet, as we were missing. There we go, there we go. Luge. We really need to get water on her. What kits do you have? Yes! I have a lot of kits. I have about... I think on my last head count it was close to 200? It may have been over 200, I can't remember. And that's not a problem until you have 2 dozen wings heroes. I don't think there's such a thing as having too many of your favourite kits. The one day they release a high-grade gym can, I will be purchasing several of them. Okay, let's quickly... We got some ability spears, so let's just use our spears a little bit. Availability, took the pound saying it's quite hard to have a problem. There we go, water, okay. Listen, I'm mostly say so. At least as far as you guys know. Like, as a maid, I have to conduct myself with a degree of decorum, but once I'm off the clock, all bets are fucking off, okay? Alright, let's get Kimari over to here. I like the stair grid as a mechanic, I really do. I do just wish there was like a shortcut for some of these, you know? It'd be very nice just to have a one button for just fill this node in. Here's the funny thing with this, it's just like... Now we are literally just having, Riku just follow Kimari. So she is just strictly better Kimari from this point forward. There we go. How about the gym cannon space? I like it. It's not my favourite. I prefer the standard gym cannon, and the reason being, nice. The reason being that the regular gym cannon has like the big chunky leg armor, and I always think that looks like leg warmers, and I think it's cute. But the Space Assault type is perfectly fine. It is unfortunately the only gym cannon that is available as a higher grade, unless you account the gym cannon 2 as a gym cannon, which like it technically is, but they're very different. They're not substitutes for each other. Can we one-shot you with water right now? Probably could, but I want to kill the other guy first, I think. Huh. I'm surprised I didn't kill it.
No worries.
That's alright, Waka will do it. There we go. And then Oren, and then who got on Kimari, I think?
So be it.
was a flop I love the Gym Cannon prototype, the version that was actually half Game Cannon, half Gym. That one is kind of a weird one. Like, I'm surprised that one hasn't got a kit, because it would be like the easiest thing for them to make a kit of. This is definitely overkill, but I want to see what Water does to this thing.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Oh. Hold on, I need to check something for you now, real quick. Okay, we haven't got the one yet. There's a sphere that we will be using for Yuna when we get the chance that lets her copy someone else's spells, or one of their spells, and we're going to use that to try and get some magic on her for offensive purposes. It's really good. Oh, Lily just got stoned. That's kind of awkward. We're just going to leave, I think. We're just going to leave.
I'll be right back.
Funny enough, actually, the Gym Cannon Assault type, Space Assault type, so I have the model of that because it's the only high grade available of Gym Cannons, that is. But the one thing, like, okay, have you guys ever had an experience like this where, like, you order something and they put, like, a nice little, like, bonus thing in there, just something that they put in there to make you smile, you know? And I had that experience with my Gym Cannon Space Assault type. I actually didn't... Oh. I'm just gonna leave, I think. Okay, well that definitely could have gone better. Anyways, I didn't purchase the Gym Cannon myself. A friend of mine, oh sorry, not a friend of mine, it wasn't a friend of mine. It was Lady Helm purchased it for me as a Christmas gift. And the seller had included in the box a little, like, it was only something that just run off on, like, a printer. But they'd written out, like, a letter, as though it was, like, a deployment request that they were, like, fulfilling. Like, a little roleplay thing. It was, like, did not need to include it. Cost them, like, nothing to make. But I'm not gonna lie, it did make me smile when I read it. It was like, oh, that's cute, I like that. That's adorable.
You're giving me the creeps.
Alice, you cannot talk about people having creepy laughs. Just saying.
Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there, please.
This storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well,
she went to Japan to share a few kids, one being Goof Flat Type and Gym Nightseek. Ooh, nice! Nightseek's actually one of the few gyms I don't have, actually.
Pretty please? Just a few minutes. I'm scared of lightning. Let's rest, please. Pretty please. I'm too young to die. You're mean, cruel. Your moms would be ashamed of you.
I think the funniest thing is that everyone constantly stops
to
look at her every time she speaks up.
Fine. We rest. She's worse than the storm.
I kind of do actually as well. They're kind of being jerks to her. Like, yeah, obviously the storm ain't gonna stop, but like, you know, there's a better way of handling it.
Do you have a room available? Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, just over that way. Thank you.
Who told you she was a summoner?
Yuna?
It's not like her.
Save. Okay, well, Seymour will do a quick reload as well. Again, I don't want to risk another crash like we had when we first started doing this, so I just want to make sure that it's not going to do that on us by, you know, every hour or so, a little bit under perhaps. Which is fun. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't use my Twitter super often. It's mostly just for like dumping schedules and things. If you'd like to stay in touch, though, I do have a Discord. I'm a lot more active there for sure. You can find the link down below, or just !Discord will get you it. It reminds me of Nendo says who would include cute thank you notes and a drawing of a dog. Aww, that's adorable. Another one of those little like moments of like including a little freebie that costs nothing. I bought some Digimon devices a while back. It was the Digimon Pendulum Z. And the seller I bought it from included a little printed off like manual from a Digimon website that I was already well aware of, Humulus. And it's just like, oh, that's adorable. I didn't need it, obviously, but it's really cute. I thought to include it. It is. It made me smile. And like put a little handwritten note saying like, oh, this is my favorite website for Digimon stuff. Hope it helps you. Like, ah.
You not resting. Go away.
It's not easy being a guardian to a summoner so young.
Kind of easy to remember that, it's easy to forget rather that Yuna is like 17. She is actually a child.
Are you that scared?
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
You know,
Ouch.
considering we will meet Riku's brother later, I'm astonished he could even cast a spell.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine fiends.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too. Maybe later.
Like, I'm not even convinced that brother can read.
To the Rin.
How do you learn to cast spells?
Oh.
Good luck for a bit. Okay, enjoy your luck. Enjoy your luck. Once again, saying that brother's the biggest idiot or spirit. No arguments here.
Looked preoccupied. Was it because of Jiskel?
So anything good here? What are you selling? I mean, it's like a slight upgrade. Actually, we should probably get a couple of these for the characters that don't have the HP boosting ones, shouldn't we? Well, they're very expensive. Maybe not. Well, we can probably get, like... What do you want those for Kimari? Boost is down a little bit. Same for Orlin. 2% boost, sure. I'm assuming that magic calculates into healing for Yuna. You know what else we should look at real quick? I don't know if I'm gonna bother, but can we learn anything we care about here? I think these would be the things we would care about, if anything, the healing spells. Or the tier 2 spells. I say get busy selling or get busy dying. Either way, I'm into writing still on my textiles.
What?
As punishment for my deeds. Whoever what and his mother, whoever is punishment.
What are you trying to do, Titus?
Whoa!
What did you think would happen?
Yes?
I implore.
Ow! Oh. Well, it's nothing really. I
just walked in on her watching her old Guado spheres. Scandalous.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come in. Hey, wasn't that Jiskel Guado guy?
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
Huh.
That's a weird thing to leave in a will.
His son? Seymour?
You'd think the son would be reading the will, or hearing the will.
Well, I know one way to take care of him.
I'm sorry.
I love how Titus just hates Seymour. Again, reminder, Seymour has actually done nothing evil in the game at present. The only reason why we know he's a villain is because of the fucking ominous as shit music that
What do
played.
you think you're up to?
Yuna was acting funny.
Yeah. She'll tell us when she's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah.
All right.
When does Waka learn headlock? Honestly, that seems pretty effective. Waka, do you need the ball? Can you just like wrestle the fiends instead? Maybe suplexing them?
If it's okay with Riku, shall we go?
I mean, she'll be okay with this shit. Actually, God, yeah!
It's not stopping, is it?
Don't tell me you were hoping it would. Fine, stay here.
All right already. But you didn't have to say it like that, you know. You could be more comforting or something.
I don't think Oren's really the comforting
trying
type.
to cheer me up. You just don't get me at all, do you? Hey, are you listening? I'm not scared.
Well, if you want to get banned while I'm mines, fair enough, I'll happily help you with that.
I'm not scared, you hear?
You're welcome. I'm the photographer. I don't remember what that was for. He just shows up, refuses to elaborate. Oh, yellow shield. Alright. Fair enough. I need proof. You know what's probably worth it right now? Would you like to? I do like to. FF10-2 I think is very underrated and overhated. I've said my biggest... The best way I can summarize my opinion on 10-2 is I think it's a perfectly fine game. Well, that's rude. It's a perfectly fine game whose biggest problem is the fact that it's called Final Fantasy X-2. This is off to a bad start. Let's just leave. We're just gonna leave, I think. It's nice they keep it in Titus, though. Let's see here. I took a bit. Not to the okay. Oh, I was never good at the Thunder Plains dodging. There's a reason why. Well, that's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons why I never bothered going for the celestial weapon. I don't know if we can TKO this, but it's very funny if we can. Oh, that did not say immune. We can TKO that guy. I wonder what they steal. Actually, maybe we can lance it. Okay, maybe not. I have a good steal, surely. Like her. I think that's like AoE Protect, I think, right? Oh god, no, don't power up, no. Oh god, we need Welcome Snap out of that yesterday. Kimari, hit him. Thank you. Okay, good. Do not want Waka with the freaking TKO just murdering the entire team. That would have been bad. Okay, good. We hit this guy. Damn. I think we haven't done Oren yet. Okay, good. No more confusion to worry about. Oh, he's dead. I thought he was just... I saw he got hit. I didn't realize he was just fucking dead. There we go.
Ooh, I'm back.
People keep unit out and just defend. Come on, Walker, take care of him. Hey, there we go. Who needs damage when you can just kill them? Hey, Walker, how much damage does your ball do? Yes. Actually, it's Walker. Hey, Walker, how much damage does your ball do? Yeah. Second verse, same as the first. Hey! It's a one-hit wonder! Okay, good. Walker didn't get confused. Wasn't Iron Time design? I was like, oh, it's great design. Fantastic design. Most recent FF10, I customized the skills of Lulu Celestial Weapon onto a 4-slot. Legitless effort, especially since the big Celestial benefit no defense isn't great on her. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, what? When are you ever going to do physical attacks on Lulu with the intent on doing damage? Yeah. Makes perfect sense, actually. Look at the done Titus or Kimari. Okay, Titus can finish this here. This really is like, oh, come on. This is not my biggest complaint with 10. It's just, I'm beating this dead horse to death again, but I really, really wish you could just get shared experience points for the entire party. Oh, we missed someone. Who did we miss? We didn't do anything. Lulu didn't do anything, okay. I really wish we could just get the experience points on everyone without having to do this juggle, you know, this silly little dance. It doesn't really add to the gameplay, it just makes the fights take longer if you don't want someone to end up a bit underleveled. Is this one? Luck. Probably won't even bother with that, it's not very good. Imagine good intent because it's dreadful intent. It can be if you get it early on. If you can, like, do a little bit of grinding and get yourself like Thundara, Thundarga early, like it can carry you through the early part of the game. I don't remember what I used in my, you know, I might have used it in end game. I can't remember, it's been a while. I know that early game is very good. I don't know if it drops off though. I want to say that I switched to like a more melee class. Like I want to say I swapped to like Dark Knight or something, but I don't know if I did. I genuinely can't remember. I need to wait there so she can get her ability spheres. Yeah. You know what's weird? I don't think there's actually an AoE healing spell in this game. There's items that do it, but I don't think there's actually like a group targeting Curaga. One of those.
Ah!
Same, Titus. Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that though. That's fine. It's not the end of the world if Titus gets confused, we just really need to make sure Waka doesn't get confused. It's only high push, it's not that good. Probably finish it with a Ultra. That's fine, okay. Yuna can try. Oops. And then we can bring in Orlin to just try and hit and probably miss. Everyone's all hitting with single target. I think all magic in this game is, isn't it? Unless maybe there's like some very, there's like some high level endgame magic that I don't remember, but I think all the magic in the game is single target. Ultima just, that explains I never got Ultima. And what do you call a small container of water? A small container of water. Probably a cup, I had to guess. Not sure. I know you're setting me up for something.
Think later, Yuna.
I was guard. Take this guy out. And take this guy out. Alright. Now we just do our usual summon dance.
Allow me.
Wait, have we done everyone? Yeah, I think we did. Taylor is resealable and reusable. A barrel? I'm gonna go with a barrel? Is that what we're looking for? I'm not quite sure, I'm afraid. I do apologize. Again, I feel like you're setting me up for something here, and I'm just somehow too dumb to stumble into it. Oops. Not too dumb to stumble into that, though. Preemptive. Guard. That's a free turn. Now we can be a bit more aggressive. Nice. I have no idea what the actual probability of stone touch is, but it seems pretty damn reliable. Certainly not guaranteed, but like it's not bad at all. Let's see. We haven't done Orlan or Yuna. What's small in a barrel? It's portable. You're getting a bottle? Is that what you're getting at? A bottle? Are you trying to get me to say bottle of water in my British accent? Is that what is going on here? You're trying to get me to say bottle of water in my British accent. You want me to say bottle of water? That's what it is, isn't it? Oh my god. I know you're mad.
Wait.
What's up?
I have something to tell you.
Here?
We're almost out of here. Let's go.
Let's read the town all the place, you know?
I have to say it now.
Over there.
What kind of industrial strength gel is Waka using that his hair is still that upright even in this torrential rain?
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
But why? Why'd you change your mind?
He just takes a slab. He makes it out of flans. Flan hair gel.
I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that sphere!
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly am sorry, but it is a personal matter.
So even the fucking members might be one thing I dislike. I don't like wasting time in battles to tag in. Yeah, it's so annoying.
I'm sorry.
Just one thing.
Like, this is a game where having like an EXP share would be
I won't
perfect.
quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Wait a minute, Orin. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
I mean, I kind of feel like no one really has a right to say no. You know, she can make her mind up.
Yuna, just one question. Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
Don't know. But I think it is the right thing to do.
There's the threat.
Okay, I guess.
Uni.
Look, if that's the worst thing that you're going to trick me... No, not even trick me. If that's the worst thing you're going to get me to say, then I'll take it.
I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
Yuna's... Not Yuna's. Riku's fingers look really, like, weirdly dirty. I'm not sure if it's like a visual illusion because of her yellow nail polish, but
she's willing to face
her hands look like, or her hand that you can see, looks like really dirty compared to the rest of her arm.
But somehow, I felt like I didn't belong.
Remaster probably is.
With them, I'd be stuck in Spira, alone. And being alone.
We all know, unfortunately, the remaster is not the
I
best
didn't want
when
to
it comes to
think about
graphics.
Next, we're going to Macalania Temple. Yuna can talk with Seymour there. We Guardians will wait until they're done and plan our next move. Understood?
Onwards! I thought the music for this one was like weirdly playful for what's happening as well. Wait, let's tag everyone in and have Waka do the TKO thing. This monster just watching this like, what are they doing? Is this some sort of attack pattern? Are being set up? Yes! A ball. The fact the game gives you access to the TKO this early does genuinely feel almost like a joke on the part of the developers. They're like, oh, you don't like the Blitzball? You think the Blitzball's dumb? Well, what if the Blitzball is the actual best weapon in the game at this point? What then? Oh, Comrade. Comrade is an overdrive one that gives them, they gain meter when an ally takes damage, but I think you gain less meter per point of damage than if you took damage. It's weird. Actually, not a great ship. I might just leave this one. Whoops, I meant to. That's fine. I just leave this one. Waka versus Sora. Waka wins, not as he petrifies Sora. The ironic thing is, Waka is also good in Kingdom Hearts. If you're trying to power level at the start of the game, you can effectively farm infinite experience points off of Waka by just parrying him. It's really goofy. You do basically the more the gauge with charge with fuck, the less gauge with yeah. So like the Slayer one feels quite a lot because that only feels on actual kills, I believe. I've lost track of who we've used. I think we've used Luna. Oh, that's cheating. Well, just in case we didn't use Tyler's like tagging in. Damn, this one survived 2 balls. Very unprepared for 2 balls. Oh, and you've got a lot of HP.
As you wish.
Okay, that was rude. There we go. Hey, there's a Kingdom Hearts boy, welcome in, welcome. Come on, is the overdrive skill of power grinding in the late game? Fair. I know that like a lot of the late game stuff is very different to, you know, the casual story playthrough. I mean, heck, we're using characters that aren't called Tidus, Waka, and Riku. Won't be doing that in game. Or late game, post game rather. Kimahri's got some huge fucking feet. I never really paid much attention, but that angle, just like, wow. Why isn't he doing kicks? I'm taking the plunge to watch Kamen Rider, something with the very first ones. It's unusual. Oh, is it nice? I've only watched like a tiny bit of Kamen Rider myself.
Yuna.
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Trade offer.
Negotiate what?
I want...
You receive one wife. I receive.
What? All by herself?
I'm not sure what she's trying to get out of it.
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
I just don't get it. Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary, she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
A show from the 70s, it's surprisingly dark. I've heard good things about it. The main thing with
that makes me worry even
with
more.
Kamen Rider is I just haven't really got the time or know where to start, frankly.
That's
Bit of a project, kind of like Gundam.
She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Yuna's easy to read.
Yeah, she is.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
Wow, thanks for letting us walk those 3 steps, game.
Slowpokes!
Sorry. It's funny how calm I was. Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway.
Like 3 steps, Kazi, exactly.
Well, maybe.
But those 3 steps are very important for
Yuna
the plot.
and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
I remember this area feeling a lot bigger than it is. I completed this game for the first time about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and I remember when I got to this part in my memories were like way bigger and longer, but it's actually only like a couple screens. But we don't have new enemies at least. Well, that's rude, but you know. Not like I'm actually casting kill in battle. Ah, no, hit this one. And hit this one. Oh, miss. That's also fine. This is also okay. I think Titus and Miss getting all Jess his talk is kind of cute. It is. Like, Titus is a goober. Like, he's not a bad guy. He's just very dumb. What you got? Soft. I'm very excited by that. Kamari, can you kill that? Yes, you can. Neat. I guess we're getting... Let me just guard it.
Let's end this.
I think that's everyone. We just need... let me finish it off. Oh. Kamari finish it off? Okay, Kamari finish it off. Of course, it's taking forever, and I played on the Vita. Most of my first ever experience were on the Vita things, ever 4, 9, 10, as an on Vita first. I mean, for the longest time, there weren't many good ways of playing a lot of these games, unfortunately. Okay, we can't advance you because we need stuff. We can't advance you, we need stuff. Advance Kamari. Really hope we can stumble upon some ability spheres soon. I'm really dying on those. we've got more speed spheres than we could ever need, and more power spheres than we could ever need, but we're absolutely just completely dry. Well, actually, that's all we have. We have no other types of spheres. Whoops. Did someone have... You got power. But speed. Wild has extractability. Oh, we should just be using that. I'm dumb. I knew we'd forgotten to get one of those. We forgot mana, not ability. Okay, so we can have Wildcat to do that instead. And that still shows the TKO, so that's even better. $2,000 gil? Nice. I mean, I say nice, actually. Finding gil in this game isn't really that exciting. Just because, like, a lot of the shops just sell, like, weapons that you can just make. Oh, Mega Potion, that's really nice. I could take a Mega Potion. Riku. And I have Potion. Get Yuna. Get Titus.
Miss me?
I don't know if we've done Lulu yet. We'll get Lulu in. And finally, we'll get Waka back in and extractability on this guy. Oh, I didn't kill it. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, 2 for 2. Wow, that is that's the first enemy to survive 3 attacks with that. Come on, Waka. Now you kill it, right when you have like 200 HP left. And this to be referred to as excellent from old again. What? No! No! Retro consoles are like the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis. The PS2 is still pretty new, right? Okay, we have 1 ability sphere. I think that's gonna go on Lulu because she's the one that needs... She's got the most levels reserved, so... Unfortunately, we can't actually do anything with... Oh, we can do some HP and defense, I guess. Or defense and... Oh, just defense. Okay, we now need more mana space. Can't move on, because we need... Yeah, Magic Rig we do want to have. These are also magic. There's also magic. We really, really need mana spheres.
Everyone, focus on the enemy.
Well, that's not a good start. I think we'll just leave. I also got to heal. I think you can fail to like escape a battle, even like a regular one, but it's like really unusual. It's a fun fact. Breath of the Wild is as old as a Super Massive Falls when AVG reviewed it. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up?
We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her!
Calm down.
On, Senpai.
But if anything happens to her...
Wait, is he short?
Running around in a panic.
I can't work out his perspective, but he looks like tiny compared to everyone else here.
Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard
I've
your
actually
stamina.
got the basic and full sentence spin-offs. I have all of them apart from the mana one.
You're right.
The only one I don't have.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Aaron.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
We could, in theory, go back for it, but it's like, it's right here. Like, we have to go like a miserable amount back to reach it. It would be technically possible, but not at all reasonable. Is anyone else near it, I wonder? Not even close, are you? Yeah. Where's... This is Titus's. It is... Where the heck is it? Oh, it's all the way down here. It's down here. Okay, yeah, it's not even close. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just kind of a bit screwed, unfortunately, with that regard. That was complete mistake on my part. Is to push forward and get a couple of the bad dragons. Exactly, yeah. Unfortunately. Let's, we'll leave the Zyphos because he can give us some mega potions, which would be quite nice. Or he can just give us a high potion. I want a mega potion. I know you have it. Ah.
I foresee no difficulty.
I haven't done uni yet. I think you just show up and do something. Serious idea. Liking iconic protective weapons. Good work. I feel like there's... The funny thing is, I think there's quite a lot of characters that just have very underwhelming ones. Kind of, I'd say, the PS1, PS2... Actually, not even the whole PS2 era. Like, PS1 and, like, this game specifically have good weapons, and then, like... Oh, that waste poisoned. Let's not just waste HP on purpose. Like, 12 doesn't really have very exciting weapons. I guess 13 is okay. Like, Lightning's interpretation of a gunblade is fine. I can't say I love it. That's still than everything else. That's song is pretty good. I mean, it is iconic. Oh yeah, these guys exist. They're just weird furries that play bizarre instruments in this game, and no one questions it. Like, who is this man?
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
Why do they have a harp on their arm? Why are they a bird? Oh. Excuse me. Approach a butterfly mini shoes and its red and blue brethren shall appear. Try to catch the blue butterflies, avoiding the red ones. Right, this is like a mini game. Oh, Chimera. Do you have anything good to steal? Oh, you know what? I better see has a Lancet on it as well. How do you do flying? This isn't Persona or SMT. Ow. Anything else you can steal? No. I feel like it's a very safe bet this thing has to have a Lancet on it. Aqua Breath, okay. I was expecting like Fire Breath or something, not Aqua, but okay, sure. You know what? I'm gonna use Titus Overdrive here. Definitely
I've been saving this one for you!
But we need to use it up, because again, that's how we unlock more. I didn't mean to guard with Kamari there. Okay, well, it can be TKO'd. I like how the particle effect on its hand remained for the moment where it just disintegrated. I guess a couple, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't remember if this game turns off encounters during the butterfly minigame. Let's find out. Butterfly get. No, it does not.
You're wasting our time.
Well, that's the indication that we will not be worrying tremendously about this. Great way to make me not care about your minigame. Make me have to have encounters during it. Oh, we survived that. That's rude. Who have we not done? Not done Lulu, not done Yuna, not done Riku. That should be everyone done. Not the bees! Not the bees! I mean, technically it's a wasp, they're not actually the same, but you know. Doing it fast for the Celestial weapons or so. Oh, is this part of the Celestial weapons quest? I didn't even know that. Butterfly! Oh, elementals! Surely these guys, who are made of mana, must surely drop mana spheres, right? Surely you would think. Let's start by killing the wasp. Oh, we can just pose. Ow. You think you know out for a very particular reason, actually. Fish scale times 2. I think fish scale is like the electro marble where you just get like a use of a spell out of it. We're gonna cast Null Tide.
Shield us from watery woe.
Normally not a very useful spell, but like if all they're doing is casting water, then might as well, right? Aha! Fool. Okay, well I mean, yeah, fair enough. I wasn't prepared for 2 of those. Who have we not done? Titus.
Miss me?
Okay, and now what? Oh, they're immune, okay. You know what? Let's use Lulu's Limit Break, because it's really not very good. Might as well just use up on this. Ah, there we go. Wow, it didn't even kill a single one of them. I mean, they're on like tiny amounts of health, but still, that's miserable. Terrible Limit Break. Actually, let's get him. Or he might kill.
I foresee no difficulty.
Sci-Fi Ola has so much HP that he's like... He was in Crisis when Lulu's at max HP. God, what do we finish this with? Kamari. We'll finish it with Kamari for the ultimate humiliation. Absolute worst Black Mage because I hard agree. A lot of people like Lulu a lot as just because of the design, but like if you actually try using her, she's actually really bad. If that's so bad, I'm gonna save her till last when our Sphere uses her. Waka gets more priority than you do, just because Waka at least can use that to extract more spheres. Even Titus gets more prio here. how good slow is in this game. I feel like it's not amazing. What do we have here? Magic, magic, and accuracy? Oh, that doesn't seem worth it. I think we'll ignore that. We already have MP spheres, right? Guess we'll move Riku to here. Yeah, that's what we can do right now. Oh, butterfly, butterfly, thank you. Remedy. Remedy's nuts. Wait, I didn't actually get the butterfly, did I? I thought you collected the butterflies. Might be wrong, it's been forever since I've done this. If it's weak to it, it's great, but not that crazy. Oh, okay, fair enough. There was that thing where it's like, how do you tell besides just wasting your time, you know? Ow. You know what, let's have Lulu out for Riku. I want Riku to steal from this thing before we kill it. But I do want to, you know, kill it quickly because it does kind of hit hard.
Don't look so shocked.
I don't know, Lulu does not strike me as the person to routinely make puns. It feels a little out of character. Oh, it's still alive? I was not allowing that to kill you. Who's got a sensor? Titus has sensor. Oh, pfft. Like a tiny sliver of HP left. No, we can do it. And again, even that guy's kind of hitting hard. Everything's kind of hitting hard here, actually. We haven't used Yuna yet, have we? Need to get her in. Such a pitiful amount of healing, but it is free, I suppose. Can't really argue with the price. Wasting your time, slow. Wait, slow always works. It always works. But it doesn't always affect the enemy, it's a downside. Someone gets slowed down. Might just be you, though. But, oh, you know what? This is Zythos, okay, he does have a mega potion. I was wondering if maybe there was like two different enemies that looked the same, but no, it's just the same guy. Don't give me that, you're holding out on me, I know you have one. You didn't even get Kimari out of Crisis. One more try. Okay, whatever, we tried. I'm not so worried about it, we'll fish for it forever. We'll just, defend, and then start throwing balls at its face. There we go. Blood monsters that are just, with legs that are just stab you in the face. It does look like it is in a kind of a constant pain, however. It can't be comfortable, just existing. Something here. Maybe not, whatever. I'm not too worried about the hidden things. Oh, come here again. We know what we can do with you, we can seal. Arctic Wind! Just defend. Mario gets punched in the face. I get Riku. And run. And finally go thanks for the raid! Bot raid, open up, welcome in, welcome, and good evening! Welcome, I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly normal robot maid, and we are here tonight with some FF10! We have made our way through the Thunder Plains, and we're very, very slowly making our way through Macalania Woods. Unfortunately, because we have to keep rotating our partners in, it's a bit of a tedious process, but we're doing well. If you to go and raid and dip, I don't understand, of course. You've had your stream, I don't tired, need a drink, etc. But thank you for giving me over. I really do appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful time on your own stream, whatever it is you're up to tonight. I was kind of hoping that would paralyze or petrify him, but it didn't. Well, that might be bad. That wasn't too big of a deal. You can take that. Let me just kill this guy though, please, Walker. Thank you!
Thinking isn't solving anything.
Oh, we missed someone, didn't we? We missed Una. Whoops. Should have master duel with the... Oh, nice! Hope it went well for you. I haven't played master duel in a while, I still like... Oh, we're out of MP. We've actually run out. Because we've been taking a lot of hits there. So we've got potions. I haven't played master duel in a while. I still like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just master duel has been a bit rough lately. The format's not wonderful. Although, Brian, it did get better since they removed Appaloosa from it. Hey, Lulu. Let's try to actually get everyone involved this time.
Well then, what next?
You now need Orlan and Kamari.
So be it.
I was massacred by my chairs. Oh no! Well, I hope you had a fun time regardless. I know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not always a game that... It's not always easy to have a fun time even when you're losing in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Got you covered!
I'll come back when Q-Skill Bedroom Rise and maybe we'll do the port drops. I mean, you're not wrong. You're genuinely not. Oh, come on, Walker! Petrify the thing! I get in Kimari because this is like low on health. Pretty cool looking Chimera though, I'll give it that. I reached to... Oh, look, wait, just look my MP. Walker, I need you to kind of hit this and petrify him because otherwise you might die. Oh, healer! That actually is probably going to be worth putting him on, I think. There we go. They hit draw and call by one of Maxi. Exactly, yeah. What are they doing? Actually, what are they doing? Yeah, we have to actually start chugging potions now for healing. It's a bit awkward. But I think we're near a safe point. Yeah. We could have saved 2 potions if I was a bit more patient. Oh well. Let's use our spins up as best we can. Oh, Locker's got a lock here. What is this? Drain. Drain? Locker learns fucking Drain? Hello? Why is Locker learning Drain? Well, the answer is he's not. We're not teaching him that. 1 Manosphere. We really get on someone that will be able to make it matter, like... Magic and magic defense. I want MP on you, really, if anything. Is Kamari staying here? Spare change? Maybe we could learn that, why not? Game? Game. There we go. Optimizing was good, but leaving Malice untouched is amazing. Yeah. What can I say except I have no idea what the Master Duel devs think they're doing. I'm sure they've got a plan, but fuck me if I could tell you what it is. I don't even want to give the MP to Lulu because she's just so bad. I'm just leaving it here. It feels really bad with all these unclaimed levels, but I don't want to go too far without activating these nodes. Anything to sell that's worth investing in?
Holiday prices on all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
Got any weapons? First strike? First strike's not bad, honestly. Nothing else here particularly exciting.
Too expensive, you think?
Too pricey.
How about this?
Well, that's cheaper. If I was gonna be like a real min-max gremlin about it, I'd buy the Sonic Steel, equip it, and then swap it for the Brotherhood in fights. Actually, no, I might even buy it anyway. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it anyway. It's less damage, but
with these prices.
it at least it's from being ambushed if Titus is in the party. Which we probably should actually do.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
Yeah! Orin doing cool Orin things. I could just look at him like, oh no, I don't know what he's up to. Orin. Orin being Orin. How's that pie looking? This looks fine.
This place... It's just water, isn't it?
Just water.
This is what spheres are made of.
Spheres are made of water,
It
apparently.
absorbs and preserves people's memories.
How is this place, like, untouched? I want to know.
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
Anyway, boss time! Been a while since I've had one of these. So, we're gonna just, do our usual thing first. Waste some turns with setup. Oh, an ether. Ether's nice. This boss has a very particular gimmick. I don't exactly remember how it works, but essentially this boss's gimmick is that it will rotate between different elemental affinities. And I believe it's like weak to one and absorbs the rest. I don't know what it starts on, however. Anyways, now we've done our bit of messing around, let's get Titus in. And we'll start by hasting himself. Then, I think instead of Riku, I think we'll get in... Also, we could use some of our overdrives if we wanted to, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's get in Orin. He's kind of hench. We can maybe break its power. Okay, so we're doing Thunder, so I believe now, because we're doing Thunder, I think we use water on it. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And then it shifts, okay. Yeah, so we can work out what it's immune, what it's using based on what it casts. Let's give it to... You know what? Let's give it to Orin. I just love how, like, Liam just, like, steps back. I don't know. Not a very enthusiastic dodge, but he gets the job done. What do you have? Oh, guard. I ain't using that. Because of Blizzard, we'll use the Fire. And it'll shift again. And I believe it's going to have a fight goes, it counterattacks with a spell, and then you can just... What's the word? Let's get in Yuna, in fact. We can just keep some heals going off of Yuna. Oh, and I'll hit it. It's counterattacked by Fire, and then we hit with Blizzard. Or Bizarre, rather. I remember, like, struggling with this fight as a child. I wasn't very smart or good at pattern recognition. But it's really not a very hard fight, like, once you know what it's doing, put two and two together, it's really not very difficult. Gotta keep Oran topped off so he doesn't die. He didn't do that much to Lulu. Data. Oops, no. That's... probably hit Oran again. Lizard this time? It does have another attack where it like hits the entire party, but I just don't think it's going to get a chance to really use it. Oh, wait, where am I going? It would be kind of tanky though. I forgot how much HP this thing had. Go this. Oh, there you go. There's Press. That's the nasty attack. Not that big of a deal, though. We've got it. You still alive? Jeez. I think what it was, I think when I played this game as a child, I don't think I'd really been... Well, I know for a fact I hadn't been leveling all the characters. I'd only been leveling the characters I wanted to use. And as a result, Lulu was like very underleveled at this point, and I don't think she had the tier 2 spells. So it took like twice as long, and she had like less HP, less evasion. Well, that was pretty easy. The gamer mode. RGB lights are there if you want them. No one poses. Dramatic moment. I hope we get XP for that. Obtain check sphere. There we go. Level 2 keys fit in a Thunder Mumba. Don't know if we level 2 or not.
Old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago. Play it back.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you leave it here? Just give it on.
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this.
It's so weird that, like, younger Oran is like the exact same little, just a different head.
Cruise. Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oran, could you stand closer to him?
Like the most awkward road trip.
That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jecht.
I love that Dad and Gina takes off little... It really is just like Dad's on a road trip in it.
For little Yuna.
Which is funny, because Oran is like 25 in this scene.
We shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oran.
In fact, Oran might even be the youngest in the
Wasn't on
group
some
there.
pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home. but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son.
And I'm only now choosing to give a shit.
Well, never mind, I'm no good at these things.
You're just like, you know, written a script ahead of time, dude.
Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
I always found, like, I don't know, Jack found it as a weird character.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious.
Like, I don't know if you're meant to like him or not.
Had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jacked he was always talking about going home to Xanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he
Just when you're on a life discovery journey, you start to realize how big it take you. I guess so.
Nebraska's resolve.
He's a bit reliable for someone with like distant. You know, I could see that, honestly.
Happened gradually, but Jacked changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Xanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own
Like
fate.
Bardock and DBZ, you aren't meant to like him. He's clearly a villain. He just happens to be the protagonist of a special movie. Yeah, that's fair. I can see what you're saying with that. Spheres that document Jack's journey are hidden all over Spirit. Defeating the Spheromorph has unlocked the seals that once found the spheres. Find them. Orders on the Overdrive Shooting Star. This is how you get Orders Overdrive. And, I don't know where any of them are. Apart from that one.
Yeah?
Jacked loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Okay.
He's trying. He's
Thanks.
trying. Shooting Star is the best one for mob fights. Yeah, Shooting Star just like ejects an enemy from battle. It's kind of a nice effect. It's something you don't tend to see that often in, like, JRPGs, frankly. I think we're gonna go for a little bit longer. We're not gonna go for like too much longer, but I think I've got a point for us to stop in mind. I'm just gonna one more. Actually, I'll do one more save for safety. I think we'll just do one more refreshing with pools just to be safe. Just to be on the safe point. I think I know where I want to end up for the night. It's not too much further, but death is a spell in Hamlet. Well, the thing is that I don't know what goes on behind the scenes with Shooting Star in terms of like mechanics. But I know that in some games that have like instant death spells, like a good example might be like Persona. Like Chie has a move that works like Shooting Star and it just ejects enemies from battle. I think that does bypass a lot of death immunities. I don't know if Orlan's does, it might not at all, but... Was that a book on the floor? Our bed book? Yay! Number 16. P is P. Good to know.
Hi there. Would you look at this? They always leave me behind. Oh, you want me to scratch you? There. Good boy.
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
I actually don't know if this matters. I know that in 10-2 he does go on to kind of become like a monster trainer. Good breeder, why not?
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I might just give it a try.
You couldn't get out of the way of the boxer, could you? That's impolite, sir. Okay, well, we tried.
Need a light?
Wow, I'm actually very surprised I survived that. Oh, I thought changing weapons was instant action. I guess it's just a very quick one. We missed with I think we missed with all one. We can finish it with this. It'd be funny if there was ever an NPC you could talk to that had a chance to get into a divine encounter. But every NPC, just the one. It's not quite the same, but I remember in Fate Grand Order, in one of the, I think it was in one of the holiday missions, I don't remember very well, they actually make a joke about the fact that in that game, a lot of fights happen where you just get like ambushed by wyverns in the middle of a conversation, and someone like calls them out as like mid-cutscene wyverns or something. Quite silly.
Curse that Rin for taking up a place like this. He'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing. What? You buying something from me?
Maybe.
Great! I knew I could count on you, lad.
What are you selling? I was the same stuff you were selling before, but it's even more expensive. Oh, I'm not buying anything then, screw you. How much for that discount we had? Oh, right, this is how you can combine your save files to combine your Albed progress across multiple saves. I only have the one save, so it doesn't matter. Hi, Matron.
I've heard Lady Una is to wed Maester Seymour. It is great news. I'd like to congratulate her. But it is a pity.
Matron also has a fantastic voice actor.
I'd hoped Lady Una would defeat sin and bring the calm to Spira.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
Oh, nothing to really do here. They're just gonna move on.
Lady Una, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies.
He's got a very unfortunate face, I'm just saying.
Notice.
It's quite
Really a
alright.
face only a mother could
I
love.
have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer.
Yes, the Grotto tradition
I'll
of
send
just
someone to escort you.
disappearing the wife to be.
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
Oh no!
Suddenly,
Albed!
mid-dial ambush. What action in my action RPG?
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
Tense fighting.
Today done, van hun we trek.
Apply the overcompensatory gun.
Win bunalwik magic yut ayan ya came at.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
Katras!
It's funny how, like, anti-magic field is just a thing that people just accept exists. And I'm pretty sure this is the only time one that shows up in the entire game. Engage disables all magic and summoning. Well, that's unfortunate. Because we can throw bombs at it! I just don't know if it's weak to anything, but like, you know. Lightning marbles. Well, that did the job. Let's try our med brakes, might as well. Put them to good use. Okay, we got fire. I don't think it's weak to fire, but like, you know. It'll do something, I'm sure. Okay, it didn't really do much. I don't know if shooting star is more damage, even if any can't be judged, but fuck it, let's do it anyway. Okay, that was very low damage. This is just very resistant. Oh, Kamari! I mean, I guess we could self-destruct. We're not gonna self-destruct. I don't know, Aqua Breath? Maybe it's gonna rust? What a great character. Mana Beam in 3 turns. We do not want to be in front of Mana Beam. Alright, Yuku, let's throw some shit at it. What shall we next? We got like... We can do double Electro Marble. Let's see what that does. Rolling Thunder! Significantly better than anything Lulu would be doing. Ow. And even 2 turns. Let's get in... Iris, I suppose? We should probably heal Rika, she's kind of dying. And yeah, what Titus? You might as well haste yourself. Can we slow the boss? Oh, he's already half dead. Oh, it worked. Neat. Get you in here. Because I got her in here, I didn't really have a plan for what I was going to do once she arrived, I'll be entirely honest. Defend. And only in 1 turn. Okay. Defend. Then we get Yuna to Grand Summon Ixion. Because Mana Beam is going to do a shit ton of damage, but this way it will do a shit ton of damage to Ixion. And we don't care about Ixion as much. Look at my horse is amazing, even though it's kind of actually more the zebra because it's covered in stripes. And Thor's hammer, let's see how much this does. This one, I don't think this will kill, but it should hit like a truck. It's funny, Ixion has, I think Ixion has less health than Auron at the moment. Auron is just pure beef. Nearly killed it, actually. It disables it, but he's already out. What happens then? Oh, it can't use Mana Beam, because, right, Mana Beam uses mana. Nice synergy. Nice combo. Well, we can't hit it with magic. We could just hit it with this thing with Aerospark. And then hit it with magic. You just want to try and gun down something always funny. Alright, well, we have our second Thor's hammer ready, so I think this kills. To be fair, the idea of trying to gun down someone is kind of like, it's like any RPG. It's like by the end game, when the guys are like, oh shit, these guys are like level 100, and like the level 5 bandits see them and like, we've got this. We will take these men. Alright, that was really smooth. This was another fight that back in the day, as a child, I had a ton of trouble with. Right, coming into the fight with full overdrive certainly helped. Oh, we missed Lulu's turn. Rip Lulu. Rip the worst fight member.
Milady.
Riku! Ich fem dan vidran.
Eistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
We tu drek ye moha kegden.
What a beautiful language.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Albed?
That's the Waka.
Well,
Because I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
Welcome and Titus have shared custody over the brain cell.
Great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Albed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Albed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
I don't think Waka physically can, actually.
Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
These are all my opinions.
Coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Albed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Albed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about spirits.
Okay, just like, stop trying to derail my feelings with facts.
Albed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Albed.
Ha!
And I did. It does, yeah. Final Fantasy 10.
Give him time to think.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride.
I kind of wish people gave Waka more shit, honestly. Like, they were kind of giving him a bit of shit there, but like, they could have given him more shit.
Better than Kimahri does.
Also, you gotta love how this Machina is like so forbidden, yet Kimahri immediately knows how it works.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
That's what they call right partner.
Say, what do you think of Riku?
I love that they've got to make Riku, Lulu ride side saddle here, because there's no way she could physically sit on that with that dress.
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Al-Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or, you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Al-Bhed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by
I like that
Sin.
they're driving in straight line over holes.
Killed.
It's the Super Mario rules, you know?
man.
You go fast enough, you can ignore small gaps in the platform.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all?
I think he just drops
I
out
mean,
of
you don't
Lily
even
randomly.
wonder?
It's funny because like literally like the one character that should probably like be like, well, what's a strange thing for you to say? Why would you not? Why would you ask something like that?
Like you say.
And then again, he does have, as she said, he does have the "I'm from a different world" angle. Just pretend to be extra stupid today. Take a potion, yay! Looked Sokak. Anna Riku. Oh, thank you. I don't know what she said, but I will take the free money. Even though we don't really have an awful lot to do with it, I'll be honest. My understanding of the end game, or post game I should say, for FF10 is that you actually need a lot of money. So it's weird, going through the main game you haven't got much use for money, and then in the late game or post game, you never have enough money.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Al-Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
Imagine like a bunch of Al-Bhed just saying, hey guys, I've got a great idea. I'm gonna pretend to be a summoner and we're just gonna go around and just like loiter
there
at the
you
temples.
Mr. Seymour and Lady Yuna. I couldn't be happier even if it was my own wedding. Now victims of sin will have something to be joyful about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say,
Anyway, oh yeah.
do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
But I thought only a summoner and their guardians could go to the Cloister of Trials. He's not one of their guardians. Also, shoutouts to these guys. Hey, this place is just like mine. It's damp and cold and makes me sleepy. I love these three fuckers. They're just like completely incomprehensible.
Lord Jessica!
Oh, never mind.
A sphere and Lady Yuna's belongings.
Anyway, back to these guys real quick. Like, you've got the green freaking, like, hawk person with an arm heart. This weird, like, cat thing with 3 horns, 2 of which seem to be coming out of its back. And of course, the best one is this guy with the fucking... this fat bastard with the gut bongos. I don't know. I love these guys. They're so out of place in this game, but I kinda love them. It's not like that sphere anyway. It's probably not important, right?
This may well answer a few questions.
He just hands over the game facts guide.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart.
Wait, you mean to tell me that Seymour's a bad guy?
Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos.
Chaos? We need to kill chaos.
I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered, and
so you don't need to victim blame yourself.
I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
I like how that attendant prize is like, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see any of that. I'm just going to walk away.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
I have anything to say? Can't believe what the sphere is showing. There must be some mistake. I shall keep the sphere safe here and return it to Lady Yuna. Oh, box. Remedies. Okay. So here is where I want to stop for the night, because... You know, in the same way that FF9 was kind of like a big set piece, there's a lot of like big moments of this game. And we've got a pretty big one coming up. I'm getting a little bit on the EP side. So I think this will be an ideal time for us to wrap things up. So please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear the closing doors, everyone, and I'll see you there in just a sec. Oh, thank you all for joining me tonight, everyone. The worst closer to. I don't remember this one very well. I kind of remember it. I was gonna say I think I remember this one the least, but I thought I remembered the other two okay, or the three okay, and very visibly that was not the case with those ones. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop off, because there's a pretty big set piece section coming up, and I think it would be good to come into that with for a new evening, something to start off with a bit of a bang, as it were. You're like, oh no, I'm sorry about your leg. I do apologize. You know how it goes. There's a legal disclaimer when you're entering. You waive all rights for injuries, etc., etc., etc. If you like, we could get it in a doggy bag for you if it helped. In case you want to check, there's a Ninja Sanji event card, basically for stuff. Oh, what's that for? I'm also doing. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll have a look at that then. I'll have a look at that on my own time. Oh, now though, we're going to do a little raid off. We're going to raid into. Let's have a look. See. Have a little look around. It's beautiful online tonight. Let's see, you know, I don't think we've had a chance to raid Sane recently. I could be wrong. I've got a memory like I said. But we are going to raid Sane with a perfectly normal made raid, as always. And as always, if you are not subscribed, you can do a heart, you can do a smiley face to do something nice or I ask of you guys. Not that hard. We will be back on Thursday with Neptunia Rider versus Dogoos, which is a game I honestly don't have much of an expectation for. I've heard it's not great, but it's a Neptunia game, and I'm very willing to forgive Neptunia games for things I wouldn't forgive other games for. We'll be starting a little bit later on Thursday as well, so a little bit later start. We'll see how we go. I need to go and hydrate and recharge a little bit. I can feel the eeps hitting me, so give someone to say, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hope to see you on Thursday. And yeah, that's about it. As always, it has been a pleasure to serve you all.